Okay. Welcome back, everyone, to Curse of the Vistani, episode 17. When last we left off, you guys were finishing things up in town. You got your armor for the cat, the clothes, you set out, and you've just reached the edge of the estate, and you just saw a sign saying Rat Estate ahead. So, from this yes. It said no trespassing, basically.
Yeah, it was the private property keep out, no trespassing.
So you guys are about 2 hours away from the estate at this point, and you're in your carriage heading that way. So, takes you guys about another 2 hours to get there. Is there anything you guys wanted to do right at the end
During
here?
the journey, did we have a chance to interact at the end of last session other than just taking stock of ourselves? I don't think so.
Not really, no. Okay. All right, so you guys are still at the sign.
Yeah, I will point blank look at the group and say, okay, we all experienced that, right?
Callan's like, um, why are we back here? What, wasn't it night before? Oh, that light was so bright.
Yeah, and all the things that I had used at the party are back.
Sorry, I had a surprise visitor.
That's okay.
Yeah, you've not missed anything, San. I missed what you guys were saying, though.
All the items I used are back,
Mm-hmm.
etc. And I pretty much broke the ice with does everybody experience that, right? And that was it.
Mm-hmm. Nihon, you're here, right?
Yes.
Okay. Hadn't heard you talk yet. Mm-hmm. Well, you'll have to talk to them. Figure that out.
Well, Nene was talking to Luna, I think.
Okay. I had taken my headphones off, so I didn't hear that part. All right, so you're... Oh, okay. She kind of cocks her head at you, like, what happened?
Oh, that's a good test, San. San looks tomorrow. Tucson?
Mm-hmm. It, the animals are just kind of looking confused right now.
Interesting. So whatever impacted us seems like the memories are possibly only retained by humanoids?
So no Tucson? So
Moro.
I'm back.
So they they do not appear to know what you're talking about. So Luna sits up, is like, what happened? What mansion? we ride in cart. I sleeping. I don't know.
I'm trying to think. I'm going to go ahead and expend a cantrip to cast Minor Illusion.
Okay.
And in front of both of the animals, I'm going to create miniature forms of the people we're going to meet at the party.
Mm-hmm.
And say, we all remember having arrived and having met these particular people.
Moro will probably perk
who
up
dat?
at the bunny.
Moro kind of sniffs at it. Who dat?
Bunny?
Bunny?
Bunny.
Rimble,
Hey,
that's the housekeeper.
I eat
Or
bunny?
not the housekeeper, the butler.
No.
Bunny
it's
yummy.
Bunny. No, bunny yummy.
Bunny yummy.
No. No bunny yummy.
I cast a minor illusion of Slick as the having Son's head.
Tucson.
So this is what Son was talking about.
Like that.
That's Tucson.
Tucson?
Tucson.
Boom!
I'm just gonna pet Moro on the head. Moro,
And I'll let that minor illusion fade if Moro interacts or bumps up against it at all. Let it poof out.
In all fairness,
she
at least
kind of
it
like
saves the
paws at
therapy.
it and it just disappears.
At least it saves the therapy.
Yeah.
So it is becoming evident that the animals do not remember. Yes, Melody, I'm enjoying my second dinner. All right, so Nihon.
Yes.
Are you caught up with what all happened last time while you were gone?
Yes.
Okay, good. I was not sure.
He's read the transcript and we've hit the highlights of the party.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Lily here made a transcript of what happened in the last 2 sessions. So,
Well, I just did the session before last so far.
yeah.
I didn't get to the party yet.
Right. All right. So, do you guys just stop here and kind of talk for a bit, or do you get on?
I think we're still in the we're talking and walking at this point, or we're still in the carriage, traveling and talking.
Mm-hmm. But you are making your way there.
Right. I don't.
Plan.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I don't know how complex my minor illusion is allowed to be. That's going to be a DM call on whether or not I can accurately reproduce the light show in a miniature form.
You probably would, because it just got brighter. There wasn't really a light show.
Okay. Just the room got very, very bright.
Right.
And it didn't seem to be coming from anywhere in particular. It was just the entire room.
Not that you noticed, yes.
I'm going to turn to Callan. Oh, okay. Lily, I had detect magic up. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll be like, and you didn't detect anything when this was happening? That is interesting.
Son, what were you saying?
I said, are we going to remember to take bacon up to Twig?
Well, that or stay out of biting range. Stay out of biting range.
Yeah.
I have a feeling some people are going to be holding on to their tails.
Yeah.
Offhand.
I mean, honestly, at this point, we've met the kids. We know what they look like. We don't have to meet them again. It's not required. We don't have to repeat our steps exactly. I will cast a minor illusion of the Sapphire.
Okay.
And just say, okay, so this is the thing that's going to be there. Because we've seen it already.
Luna sees it, is like, shiny. And she turns to San and says, take shiny?
Wait, Luna or
Moro does.
Luna. Oh, yeah,
No.
sorry, Moro. You're right, Moro. Take shiny.
The shiny is too heavy. Right, but Luna doesn't remember.
Take shiny. These lot won't let me take shiny.
Moro being San's companion is kind of trained in stealing things a little.
It's too heavy.
So she sees a shiny thing, is like, shiny, and kind of like pointing it out to San, like, take shiny?
We're both kleptomaniacs. Leave us alone.
But yeah. So this is apparently the thing that we're supposed to be guarding. So do not take shiny. We're supposed to guard it.
I know. No take shiny.
I think it was bigger, says Callan.
Well, yeah, it's a minor illusion. She can only make it so
I
big.
can only make a 5-foot cube. I can't make it bigger than that.
Yeah.
Okay, so I can make an actual sized one.
Yeah, you can make an actual size one.
So I'll make it actual size. Be like, okay, this is more accurate as to what size it was.
Yeah, that looks right. That looks right.
Callan, did you notice anything else before we apparently had something weird happen to us?
Not particularly. I remember Curio dancing with that cat lady.
Curio, we need to talk about you picking up signals at some point.
Signals?
So wish Friday was here for
What's
this.
a signal? That's Curio saying that.
Yeah.
I'm still trying to explain tomorrow about 2 cents.
How would I know?
I just kind of look over at our small friend there, and I'm like, you are quite the oblivious one sometimes, aren't you?
I thought she just liked my tail. I have a pretty tail.
Friend, I think she likes a bit more than just your tail.
To spare you having to spell it out, Aurora, I did spell it out to Curio during the dance.
Yeah, she did.
I did tell him point blank, no, she's interested in getting with you in a different sense.
I'm not sure how Curio would react in that way.
I mean, Curio, he did react in the chat
kind of
to
shocked.
me saying it was like, really? I had no idea. And then he patted me on the head because I mentioned that Slizzle had a crush on her and was glaring daggers at him all night, and he patted me on the head for being a good matchmaker.
Okay. So, you guys finally end up making it to the manor. And being that it is actually your second time here, not your first, like I insinuated at the start, you are less shocked by the overall size of this mansion.
I'm paying more attention outside to look for anything that might look different than it did previously. And that's a pretty good roll for me.
That's a pretty good roll.
That is a natural 19.
With that roll
for me.
Looking at everything outside, nothing seems different at the moment.
No unusual sounds or anything that weren't before none of that. All right.
Apparently, I'm still explaining stuff tomorrow with Tucson. I'm distracted.
Yeah, that was a pretty good roll. So with that roll, you would have noticed something.
Oh.
If there wasn't.
San, test for you.
What?
Slick was the last one to wear the mask. If you wear the mask, do you take Slick's face?
Ooh, that would be a DM thing, Meteor.
That's not something I thought of, but you can try it.
Okay, I'll put the mask on.
So you put the mask on, and your face doesn't change whatsoever because you were the last one to wear the mask.
No? Damn. I do remember sticking the mask on Slick.
Yeah, Slick was the last one to wear the mask, but that was before whatever happened.
Wait, I think I made Slick put it on when he was as Brimble.
You did, yes.
Yes, he was still the last one to wear it.
Mm.
It's not the last face that the mask showed. It was the last person that the mask was on.
Damn.
So yeah, it definitely does not change into Slick's face.
Okay, I'm just gonna stick the mask on Morrow.
Morrow's face turns into yours.
Yep, Morrow's son.
And Morrow kind of just like backs up like animals do when you put something on their face, like, get it off. All right, so you guys park your carriage at the kind of like barn area where they have set up for the carriages to be. Mm-hmm.
We can still do that.
You guys are looking pretty dirty at the moment.
Yep. Repeat actions of the last time.
So.
It was
your choice of survival,
medicine, nature, or medicine.
Or nature, yeah.
And I rolled really poorly last time, so I ended up using my disguised self to be cleaner.
Mm-hmm.
But I will still try.
Lilia can help me get clean.
So Lilia gets a great roll.
I rolled the same thing I rolled last time. Like, exact same.
I think it is.
San did worse than the last time.
Yeah, I did way
Daplin is very, very affected by this time loop, apparently.
If all of the carriages are going to be outside once everyone's here, wouldn't it be a good idea to check the carriages this time around? Like...
I mean, we talked about posting people last time and we didn't. We could absolutely post someone this time, especially because they don't want the animals. Yeah. That would be good.
I mean, I
so
could always slip
continue.
from the room and go out.
And I think what Curio did last time is still a good idea. You can take 10 to take 10 minutes to do the task properly.
Mm-hmm.
Even if you did a bad check.
So is anyone doing that? Let's see. Aurora and Callan and Curio still need to roll.
For what? Oh, for
tidying up because we look a little bit grimy from traveling.
I've got
okay. What role would
survival,
that be?
nature, or medicine. Your choice.
Oh, Callan got dirtier.
Curio got a hell of a lot cleaner.
So Callan starts brushing himself off, and then he trips over something and falls in the mud.
Okay, so we'll help each other.
I didn't do so good. How do I look?
Curio can help someone too with that 23.
Lilia can definitely help someone get more clean with her roll. Curio can as well.
And Aurora, because
And
Aurora
Aurora.
rolled a 20 on that first one.
Yeah, so
I'll just look secure, like, can you give me a hand?
the 3 that are getting help can roll again and take the higher number.
Okay.
Yep.
Got the same thing.
Yeah, that would be Callan, myself, and Son getting helped. Yeah.
I'll roll for Callan. I got the same freaking.
Oh, I rolled a lot better that time. As did Callan. Callan rolled a nat 20.
Got nat 20.
So Curio actually helps Callan out, and kind of like, Callan was like covered in mud, so Curio somehow manages to get like all the mud off, and the mud kind of had like a cleansing effect on Callan's like skin and stuff, and now he's like looking all shiny and new.
Yeah, and I rolled effectively a natural 19 there for mine.
Yeah, and you get much better as well.
I didn't.
With probably Lilia's help.
I probably got some like dirt or sticks.
And Aurora tries to help San. It's just like, I don't know what to do.
Yeah, Lilia probably fixed
me.
some of my flowers that were coming loose and tied them a little bit more securely, among other things.
All right, so San's the worst looking at the moment, for sure.
I can minor illusion San maybe.
Can you minor illusion me till we get upstairs so I can go get clean?
Yeah. We do still have water rations, yes.
Yeah, so you could minor illusion to get her looking better, or you could spend 10 minutes to clean her up better, to raise her roll to a 10.
Spend 10 more minutes and I'll minor illusion if it still doesn't work out. There we go.
Okay. Okay. So you spend 10 minutes and you finally get San looking less grimy. She's not as spotless as some of you look. Yeah, she didn't get that mud bath. But she's at least looking not like a hobo.
Need help getting clean, ask a cat person to lick you clean. No.
I considered saying that Curio licked Callan clean.
Ew.
Yeah, but my intent, Meteor, since I was the one who was first at the door last time, because Curio knocked and then hid behind me.
Yep.
Was to clean myself up to almost the exact level that I was last time.
Okay.
And if I got a little bit better, I will disguise self to get me to that exact point.
Yeah, we'll say with your second roll, you're able to get at least to that point.
Yeah, I wanted that exact point if I could, and if I couldn't without a spell, I was going to do it with a spell, just for the full effect.
Okay.
Hi, Abby.
All right, so you guys are looking presentable now. Is there anything else you want to do outside before knocking?
Yeah.
Good idea.
To do that.
The insignia's ready. Make sure Luna's armor is in the bag of holding. It's a 2-foot opening, so you could just kind of collapse it a little bit.
Yeah. You should be able to get in there without too much problem.
Okay.
Anything you had used during anything that you had moved around would have gone back to where it was before.
I'm going to hold my hand out to Lily and be like, pixie sticks?
I'm going to hand over 2 of them this time. I'm going to keep one on myself. Okay.
I'll just put them in one of my pockets.
Yep. So I will hand you 2 of the pixie sticks, and I will also, as a bonus, hand you the chroma cupcake.
Ooh.
Okay. Chroma cupcake. I forgot.
Eat
That's
your
for
bacon
you.
now before the door opens.
That's for you, though. Don't hand that out.
Okay, what does a chroma cupcake do?
The only one that we saw in effect so far gave Curio essentially flame breath.
That's right.
That's the only one we've seen
Chroma
used.
cupcake. Okay.
So that's possibly what it will do.
Okay, so last minute resort thing.
Yep. If should you need it.
Oh, I can use it as a distraction.
Mm-hmm.
Especially if I get flame breath, because last time I tried making a Molotov.
Yeah.
That's why I handed it to you.
You made a Molotov and never got to use it.
That's why I handed it to you.
Yeah. Do we have anything on us at the minute that could make a smoke bomb?
I do also still have that flask of green slime from the thing.
That's true.
I don't remember entirely what it did. Was it just made it sticky? Or
The flask of green slime gave disadvantage on your rolls and just covered you in green slime.
Okay.
But it was also flammable.
Gotcha. Then I'll hold on to that for right now. We can do further exchanges when we're actually in the house. So.
Oh wait, I've got a tinderbox in my bag.
Yeah. We all, everybody who had a survival-based background should have had a tinderbox.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, at least I can make fire with that.
Yeah, you can make fire for sure. All right, so are you guys all prepped for going inside?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Okay, so who's knocking?
Well, Curio knocked last time.
I'll knock
Kinka
this
says,
time.
"Eat your bacon now before the door opens."
I'll knock this
I
time.
am gonna eat a pastry. Just because Twig doesn't want the pastry anyway.
Okay.
Can we give Twig a pixie stick? Or not?
If we even interact with Twig today.
I'll just throw it at him.
Just throw it at him from the doorway.
Like, eat this.
We'll see.
So is Curio knocking again?
Yep.
He probably would do the exact same thing as before. He's gonna
knock and
grab
then
the knocker,
hide behind me. Yep.
knock, and then push you in front of him.
Yep.
And it takes a moment, but eventually you do see these big double doors swing inward, and before you stands a Harangon who says, "May I help you?"
Hello. We were tasked with coming here to help with the protection of a certain item of importance.
Are you from the guild?
Yes, we are.
May I see some identification, please?
And we'll show the insignias again.
Okay. All right, then. Let's look at you. Not too bad. I assume that's not the drab that you will be wearing to the party.
Oh, this confirms some suspicions. Out of character.
What's that?
I said out of character. This confirms some suspicions.
Like what?
No, of course not. We have much finer clothing for the occasion. We just didn't want to dirty it on the road.
Very good, very good. We'll have you change post-haste.
That would be wonderful. If there was a place where we could get ourselves a little more freshened up, that would be delightful.
Of course. Why don't you come in? And he ushers you to come in.
Yeah, I will follow behind, but give a meaningful glance at the rest of the party.
Mm-hmm. He even allows the animals to come in as well.
Oh, God. Well, I know Morrow wanted to play with Bunny.
Yeah, Morrow, yeah.
Yeah, Morrow looks to San and says, "Eat Bunny?"
No. Oh, eat bunny.
Bunny tasty.
No. Behave.
I assume you're saying this in your mind and not out loud, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I think so too.
Well, he wouldn't hear Moro's half, but it depends if San starts talking out loud or in her mind.
Can I run an insight check just to make sure there was nothing weird about that interaction other than it being the exact same interaction?
Sure. Yeah, your little cheat sheet was very useful.
Note to self, look if I can buy
with
bunny
a
chat.
15, he appears to...
Did it seem rehearsed?
It does not seem rehearsed.
Okay.
No. Correct.
And I'll kind of gesture to the party as kind of a signal of, okay, we're done with this
Do you think
test
Curio
now.
would say anything about the posts again?
Probably not.
I
don't know that Curio would be paying enough attention to know that I'm doing an exact mimic.
Right, probably not.
So he probably would not comment because his question got answered last time.
Alright, so just like the last time you were here, you got the stairways on your left and right with the doors in the middle. Lilia, was it Lilia or San? I think it was Lilia, would know that the vault is right here. I don't think anyone else knew that.
Yeah, it was just Lilia. Yep.
It was just really, I wanted to look at the statues again, but I
You
kind
got
of rolled
the two
crap.
statues and the two doors leading to the ballroom and the kitchen. So Brimble introduces himself and says, "My name is Brimble. Welcome to the Rat Estate."
This is a lovely estate. Has it been here for quite some time?
It has. Yes.
Insight again, because
I lost my point.
Oh, you lost it. Okay. Okay, you're still repeating. I was like, wait. Yes, it is quite old, in fact. Was your line?
Yes, it is quite old, in fact. There it is. Thank you.
Poor me.
That's funny.
I was gonna panic. I rolled a nat 20 in my panic.
Oh, yeah, you did.
Oh, this is funny.
God.
Critical panic here. Critical panic.
Yeah. I was like,
He
oh
deviated
god.
from the script.
Exterminate.
Yeah, I was like, oh shit, it's a trap. Oh, okay. Well, like, what did we do?
I do require you to change before proceeding anywhere further into the matter.
Okay, so are we just jumping ahead for the sake of jumping ahead?
Yeah.
Okay, so we're skipping those 4 lines just for the sake of moving on. All right.
Yeah.
But so we know they went through the same way.
Unless you wanted to say
unless I want to diverge at that point. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So I'm going to choose not to diverge.
Okay.
So we're going to say that acts as normal.
Okay.
Are we still going to do the walk around and have Moro try and go in the kitchen?
We can. We don't necessarily need to, but we've done the same text, which means we asked about a tour. Unless somebody wanted to not ask about the tour.
So you did want to ask about the tour. Okay. Okay.
Yep.
So
looking for
personnel
changes.
Course, it stays the same.
Okay. Okay, so naturally, we wouldn't want to give any of the guests the wrong impression. So on and so forth. And then we go up to the guest room that he tells us to.
He ushers you
freshen up
to. It's not the guest room that he brought you to.
Well,
It's
the guest
kinda
room
like
is
a
where we
back
put our
room.
items after.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
So he shows you to the place where you guys can get cleaned up and changed and whatnot. You guys spend a little time really getting yourselves nice and clean now that you have like some actual water to work with. It's not just dumping out of your rations, and you have like some washcloths that you can use.
While the others are doing that, can I look at the other 2 statues down here?
Yeah. So you you hurry, get dressed,
Yeah.
and go back. Okay.
Well, I will take the opportunity of us being alone in a room. Because
Okay.
I'm assuming Brimble does not follow us into the room.
Correct. He is standing outside in the hallway.
To basically confirm for anyone who may not have been paying attention. Curio. That. Okay. Brimble at the very least does not seem to recall that this has happened before.
Mm-hmm.
I got nothing from him that implied that his interaction with us was rehearsed or that he had any recognition whatsoever. So, unless y'all want to play that up more for the other people that we encounter, I think at this point it's safe for us to just kind of act as we will.
Yeah.
That was why I was testing now. I wanted to make sure. I'm pretty sure at least Brimble is clear.
Can I just ask, does anyone else have some major deja vu?
Yes, Talon.
Slightly.
This
I
is
mean,
weirding me
seems
out.
Oddly
I
similar.
intentionally caused deja vu there just as a test.
Okay.
Like, I promise I still
just
remember
weirded
everything
out,
that happened.
man.
I intentionally, I was doing that on purpose to see if he reacted differently. He didn't.
Okay, good.
Okay. Yep.
So
We don't have to repeat our mistakes. It's fine.
Are we gonna set up Marta and Slizzle again?
What's that?
Are we gonna set up Marta and Slizzle again?
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah, probably. But we can avoid the Curio misunderstanding.
Right. Yes.
Let's
I will.
also try to set up at least one of the companion animals around the perimeter.
Yeah, I might get Mara to go and do that.
So we'll also float that idea early.
Yeah, they'd be able to communicate.
What is the distance out of curiosity here? I'm looking at Speak with Animals from my my staff of the woodlands here.
It should
Trying to figure out what the distance is.
Distance.
It just says duration 10 minutes, so.
Yeah, the range is self, so.
Okay, so as long as I can hear them, I can understand what they're saying.
Correct.
Okay.
Okay, so.
Mm-hmm.
What do you mean by perimeter? Like inside
perimeter?
Outside?
Outside.
Okay.
Well, we both should be able to. Mara's speed is 50.
I just searched Moro in D&D.
So they're both 50.
Yeah, they're both the same speed then.
We could have them. We could have them go both of, well, maybe not both of them out. I was going to say both of them out and do half each. At least then if one of, go off in small shifts. Yeah, it should be dark out there. Because they're both black, they'll blend in.
So while you all are getting dressed, San, you wanted to go out and check the statues?
Yeah, I want to have a look at the statues.
Okay.
Because I know what I'm looking for, do I get advantage?
You can have advantage, yes.
Yay. Woot.
All right, so a 21 perception.
Okay. Yeah. Over there and there.
There we go. So this time when looking at the statues, you know closer what you're looking for with them. So when looking at this one, you notice the dagger in hand, and it has like this big old grin on its face, and you grab for the dagger, and
as long as Brimble's not around. Because Brimble's there.
Yeah, Brimble's right here. So if you want to, do you want to play with the dagger or not? I should say.
Not if Brimble's there.
Okay.
If it's a case of
if I pull the rest of the party into the kitchen, as though to continue the tour, would San be able to slip away from Brimble?
I could just be the last.
Yeah, she'd have to.
If Aurora stands in the doorway, I can just hide behind Aurora because he's tall.
True.
Yeah, because we were going to continue as though we were doing the tour. We were just not necessarily going to repeat actions anymore.
Yeah.
Okay, so just looking at it, then you see a gargoyle with spread open wings, a dagger in its hand, pointed straight up. It is pointed straight up, and a big old grin on its face.
Okay, and what about the other one?
The other one?
I was
going to go to the other one?
Well, yeah. Can you put the people in the kitchen so I actually know where people are stood? I'm confused.
Currently, they are still changing.
Oh, I would have come out. I would have finished changing at this point and tried to move Brimble forward with the tour.
Okay.
Well,
sure.
If Morrow's not in there, she doesn't have anyone to yell about for animals, but she's just going to be like, "Who are you?"
So you wanted him here?
Yeah. Right. Yeah.
All right, so San, while they're doing that, are you playing with the dagger then? Or are you just starting off to that one?
I want to check the other one before I play with the dagger.
Okay. So this one, excuse me. This one, oh, I'm sorry, I misspoke before. The one on the left has a big frown on its face.
Okay, that one's got a frown.
This one has the smile.
Okay, I don't remember you telling me if the other two upstairs were smiling or frowning.
You did not notice. Correct.
You said the daggers were pointing down and to the left and right.
Right. Correct.
Okay.
So this one, they're both of these statues have the daggers pointed upwards. Yeah. Just straight up.
And
the one on the right has a smile face. The one on the left has a frown.
Okay, can I sneak upstairs if they're busy?
Oh,
yeah, we could wait until the tour's upstairs.
Mm-hmm.
No.
Yeah, we're just speeding through the tour at this point. Just assume that things are going the same unless someone said otherwise.
Yeah,
Okay.
so meanwhile, while she's looking at the statues, you guys enter into the kitchen. And
Where's my notes?
Yuli. Who are you? Why are you in my kitchen? Out!
And then Brimble jumps
Brimble-
in.
yeah.
Yep.
Yuli, these are the security that was hired from the guild. They are here to inspect and make sure that everything is safe tonight for the event. If you must, fine, come in. Just try not to touch anything.
Okay, can I kind of look around? I rolled a really poor roll before, but I was probably distracted with Son. But
All right, so yeah, you guys can roll perception. Lilia got a 22. Saflin 14.
I don't think that it's worth it in these rooms necessarily.
All right.
Okay. I had to write it down.
All right. So what? Excuse me. Sorry. What specifically are you looking for in here now? All right,
I'm looking to see if any of the servants are about to get themselves in trouble.
Like the one who
Okay.
burnt himself last time.
Yep.
So nothing looks different from the first time you came in here. It all seems to be about the same. And there is that person working with things on the stove.
Okay.
They have not burnt
He
themselves.
he burned
yet.
himself much later in the evening. So.
No, that's the one
no.
who dropped the plate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Last time he burnt himself while you guys were checking out the kitchen.
Yeah. So like
You
a few
healed him.
minutes from now.
Mm-hmm.
No, I healed him because you were upstairs.
Yeah, me and you were upstairs looking at the door.
Yeah, I healing worded him. Well, that's why I was kind of watching to see if he was doing anything that might be risky. So that if we could head that off, I could say something. But if he's not actively doing anything dangerous at the moment.
Lily just screamed at him and scared the burn away.
So while you guys are looking around and kind of keeping your eye, that person does like give a little stumble and like put his hand on the burner and goes, "Ah, my hand! Ah, I burned myself."
And I'm just gonna kind of sigh and look over at Lilia.
Okay.
Well, you wanted an opportunity to practice your healing. Here's your chance.
And I'll just sigh and walk up to him and be like, "You should really be more careful." And then I'll just, I guess, what I'll do is
Yeah, you should use your herbalism kit.
Herbalism kit?
Or your medicine kit. One of the two.
Yeah, your medicine kit would be
Your healer feat, essentially.
yeah.
How do I do that then? Just
Um,
roll medicine? Because I've never
so
actually
if you
used the
look-
kit before.
Look at your description on your feat.
Yeah.
So go to
There
your
should be a tab that says features and traits.
Use your healer's kit to stabilize the dying, and they regain 1 HP as an action.
Okay. Well, then you would just do a medicine check in this case for healing. Because the kit should allow you to,
Well, actually, it says... Here, I'll just...
I thought there was more to that feat, but...
Yeah, so either you could do a magical heal, or you could just do
That thing is
like
what it
rapid
tells me to
hand.
do.
As an action, you can spend 1 use of a healer's kit to tend to a creature and heal 1d6 plus 4 hit points to it. That was what I was referring to. The second part of it.
Yeah, there you
So I click the thing, so I do 9 HP.
go. Okay.
Is he
Okay.
better? I'm assuming yes.
Considering
you do a
I only
little-
gave him 6, yes.
Yep. You do a little magical heal on him, and his wound heals up. He's like, "Oh, that's much better. Thank you."
Okay, be careful. You got a big night tonight. Don't want to have you hurt.
Oh, I'll do that. Yeah.
And then I'll just walk back to the others, putting the healer's kit back in my bag.
Are you guys done in here yet? I have so many things to finish before the party.
Are we taking a look upstairs? As this isn't out of character to you guys.
Mm,
You mean going
Okay.
up the servants' stairs?
Yeah, do we check upstairs in the servants' quarters?
well, we know that out of character, we know the door's locked upstairs. But
Yeah.
if you want, I can run up and check.
Well, you could always do the quote-unquote check when we get brought up into the dining room for the tour.
All right, let's go ahead and move out of the kitchen after doing the normal questions about the hatches.
Okay.
Thank you,
So
Yuli.
just say that we did those,
Mm-hmm.
and
walk
we
back
get
up
out of
here.
her way.
She informs you of the basement and the boiler room.
Mm-hmm.
And that those are usually locked.
Yep,
Blah, blah,
that
blah.
the outside hatches are locked.
Yep.
Yeah, Mara tried sneaking in the kitchen again.
Moro tried sneaking in the kitchen again.
Mm-hmm.
Get
Of
that
course.
mutt out! No animals in the kitchen!
Well,
You're
Luna
an
just
animal,
stays
get
sitting.
lost.
I'm what? How dare you!
I am going to shove San out the room and be like, I am so sorry about her.
Oh,
It's been a
the
long
nerve
journey.
of that girl! Calling me an animal.
You just hear her muttering as you're being shoved out the room.
Watch you don't get some weird stuff in your food now, Son.
Yeah, no
That's a good
coming
point.
and asking her for a carrot for Twig now.
Uh-uh.
Nope.
All right.
All right.
So, Brimble says, "Where would you like to see next?"
I know what I'm gonna do at dinner. I'm gonna swap my plate with Slicks.
On this
I'll
floor, we
con-
have the dining room,
Yeah.
the drawing room, and the ballroom.
Go
Okay, so
ahead and
didn't
ask
we go to the
for
ballroom first?
Yes, we did ballroom, then drawing room, then dining room last time.
And then
So
upstairs.
go the opposite way.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm fine with going to the dining room first.
Okay. All right.
So then we get
this
to meet
way.
Han.
Yep, we get to meet Hun first.
Mm-hmm.
He ushers you into the dining room, and before you, messing with things at the table, is a female rat folk. Says, "Oh, hello there! Who are these fine people, Brimble?" "These are the security for the night, madam. They were sent by the guild." "Oh, how
Hello, ma'am.
lovely.
It's wonderful to meet
Hi.
you.
You might want to
A
move your
pleasure to
character
meet
into the
you too.
room.
I love your dress. Looks so pretty on you."
Lily, your character's still in the kitchen.
Okay. Sorry, I was back on the transcript.
So whose
Oh,
dress
Ma-
was she complimenting?
I was
Mine
not looking at the
at that
transcript.
point because I just talked to her. She's complimenting mine because I spoke to her first. And then she complimented yours after, I believe, originally.
All you ladies look divine.
I'll just blush and be like, thank you very much.
So is there anything that I can help you with?
Getting the cook to apologize to me?
Oh, what happened?
I tried to stop my direwolf from going in the kitchen, and she started yelling at us. Well, me and Mara.
Oh, she doesn't like animals in the kitchen.
I guess it's not
She
very
does
sanitary
realize
for a
it.
party.
She does realize she's a chicken, right?
Oh, but surely you're not saying that she's an animal.
Be like, son, quit while you're ahead.
That would be like saying your friend
would-
here is an animal, or that I'm an animal, or Brimble's an animal. It's just not true.
I think
Okay, but
more
what
of
would
what
you
she
call
was
Mara?
getting at is that her direwolf is not a mere animal.
She's family.
So it was an
Oh, that
insult
I
to
can
her
understand.
direwolf. Her direwolf
And
is
she's hungry.
family.
I'm sure she meant no harm by it.
Okay, can I have some food for Mara? Because she's hungry.
Well,
And
of
she's
course.
not going to wait.
Brimble, would you have them bring some food for her direwolf, please? Right away, madam.
Well, this interaction is going way different. And that's me out of character
Yeah,
saying
because
that.
San is putting her foot in it.
I'll stop putting my foot in it now.
Yep. Okay.
And you kind of hear from the other room. Really? I have to do that now? From Yuli.
I'll just call over. She'll just have some raw steak.
Brimble comes back in with some raw meat.
Man,
Here you are, madam.
my dice
Food you
are
requested.
determined to mimic my rolls.
I'm just going to walk back
So
out.
what was that
and go
perception
give
roll
it to
for?
Mara.
That was looking for the servant with the dirty plate
Okay. You do not see him at the moment.
to see if I noticed it before Hun did.
So I'm going to also roll again to check and see if anything is different.
Oh, that's right. There was someone with a dirty plate, wasn't it?
Yeah, there was a servant that was putting a plate on
So-
the table, and Honey yelled that the plate was too dirty to get a new one.
Right.
Okay, I've said Mara.
Yeah, you couldn't quite remember what the person looked like or where it was.
Yep.
Let me see if I
You got so much stuff to remember.
And I don't think I actually noticed anything different with my roll.
Yep.
But-
I might.
And I'll do the normal. We're sorry for the intrusion. We'll be out of your hair as quickly as possible. Just
Hold on,
doing a brief
check the
security
door.
check.
Check the door, make
Wait,
sure
what
it's
door?
locked. Oh no, never
Oh,
mind, that's
yeah.
upstairs.
Curious as to if the party still starts in 1 hour or if we have a little bit more time because we went out of order.
I'd say you guys probably did things a bit quicker this time.
Yeah, because
you
we're not
spent a little
doing a lot
longer-
of checks before.
You spent a little longer, like, at the sign,
Hmm.
but you didn't.
But we
spend all
didn't
that
go to
long.
the floors in the servants' wings. We skipped
Right.
that.
So I'd say there's probably a
More
bit
time
over
left.
an hour. Yeah.
Okay.
About an hour and a
Everything
half.
starts.
Okay, did I notice the person with the dirty dish? 'Cause I got a better roll.
I'm guessing he probably
you
hasn't
probably could.
happened yet because we're doing this in reverse order right now.
Oh, yeah, actually.
Well, everything's a
Yeah.
few minutes behind when
Right.
it would have happened before, is how it's going.
Correct.
So
Okay.
it would probably be
you do
happening
not-
right as we're finishing this interaction.
Yeah,
if
you.
anything.
The person with the dirty plate is not in here yet.
Okay.
So then I guess we'll do our interaction with Hun and then ask
Hun's
Brimble
back.
to take us to the next room to do our checks.
Moving on.
All right.
Okay, can I save that perception roll to see if there's anything different in this room? Seeing as last time I was in, I was playing with the keys.
Sure.
Aurora
Brimble
and
ushers you into-
are Aurora, Curio, and Callan following us as well?
I'm
Yes,
assuming
that's
so.
Yes. Hmm.
Brimble ushers you into this room, and
I will make the acquaintance of Sir Packrat.
So I remember I was up here too.
Yep.
I gotta find out. There we go.
I'm trying to follow your script.
Yes, oh my.
It's okay. It
So you walk in,
was. May
so-
I introduce
may I
you, the
just-
Lord of
yeah.
the Manor, Sir
Yep, I got
Packrat?
it.
Yep.
May I introduce you to the Lord of the Manor, Sir Packrat? And
Okay, Mara's
may
not
I
in here
introduce
this time.
And sir, may I introduce you to your security for the night? Huh? Oh, yeah. Hi. How are you, folks? Good to meet you.
Doing well, sir. Thank you.
That's completely off
Insight
script.
check.
Go ahead.
That was
You don't notice anything?
surprisingly informal, but I rolled a nat 1, so I don't know.
Do I notice?
Can't help either.
I assume you will be look forward to.
With 14, do I notice that
I look
it's
forward
kind
to
of
being
off?
as nonchalant as possible tonight. So you plan to blend in, correct?
Absolutely.
14. You aren't sure with a 14.
Is
It just seems
Aurora and the
weird.
others in here?
I will intentionally go off script at
Okay.
this point, just because I'm kind of thrown off by him
Okay.
going off script.
I'm gonna start tapping on the keys. Actually, let me see if I
And
can
I'm
do-
just gonna kind of jump to the chase. So if I was to suggest to perform tonight, you would say no, correct? Being
We
very
already have
blunt.
music tonight.
I'm
like-
just randomly tapping keys.
Completely dropping the formal air.
We don't need anyone else playing. We already have that arranged.
Well, that was actually more similar, that one.
Yeah, the blend in was more similar as well. The initial reaction was
Yep.
Security
Off.
shouldn't be playing anyways. You should be doing your job.
doing an insight check again, just because him being off and then being on again has... I have so many red flags right now. And my nat 1 is now offset by a nat 20.
The nat 20, something definitely is a little different from what you were remembering. So he seems a little flustered.
Sir, I have what may seem like a very, very strange question for you.
What would that be?
Have you perhaps met us before?
I'm sorry?
I've just been having this terrible feeling of deja vu ever since we got here.
I'm sure I don't know what you're talking about.
Insight check?
You can roll insight.
Yeah, I don't do very well.
I
It's
done pretty good on this
okay-ish.
one.
Like,
'Cause
I am
this
leading
seems weird.
questions here to give him a chance to
With a 15...
say something.
Sorry, excuse me. With a 15, he doesn't seem to be all that truthful at the moment.
Crowd in.
Or you have the inkling that he might not be telling the truth, I guess is more accurate.
This is weird.
Anyways, I have things I need to attend to. So you do your security thing.
Firedale's here.
Hi, Firedale.
Tail him?
Hello, Fardale.
Somebody follow him.
I'm gonna follow him.
You're gonna follow him?
Stealth.
Roll stealth.
Not very good, but I'll... Where the hell is he?
I'm
11.
guessing
And I'm
upstairs.
guessing we didn't get anything off of Honey, correct?
No, everything seemed normal with her.
Yeah, you didn't get
Okay, so
anything
it's
off of him.
just Packrat so far, who seems shifty.
So he
Right,
went.
In that case, I'm gonna wait on the stair.
With an
Brimble might have
11
seen you leave the room, though.
stealth, yeah, you weren't all that stealthy, so Brimble sees you running after him. Madam, please stay with the group. And he will follow you up. The Lord Pack has some things he must attend to. Why don't we leave him
Brimble.
alone for now?
Brimble.
He's currently out there chasing her.
Goodness.
And
So I guess you're going to
lead you
chase
back
them out.
in.
Out.
You will. He's attempting to lead you back in. Do you go with him?
Well, while Brimble is
just gonna wait on the top of
distracted
the
with
stairs.
her out there, I would like to take
Uh-huh.
a quick look around the room now that we're unattended.
Okay, go ahead.
With a nat 1. See nothing.
What were you looking for?
I was looking to see if Packrat had left anything behind in his haste.
Yep, I got that one too. So yep,
you
I'm
don't
not helping
see
either.
anything. You
we're
didn't find
we're
anything.
both kind of thrown by that.
All right, so you
I'm still at the top of the
are
stairs.
led back.
Before Brimble comes in,
Would Callan
I'll
be with
whisper
us
to
to also
Saplin.
check?
Kellen would be in here too.
Callan, did that seem off to you?
we'll say this before Brimble
It did
comes
seem
in.
a little weird, but
That was definitely
Okay,
different.
Callan,
I don't
What the
know.
heck is going on? And I'm assuming
just
we're
wanna-
talking in hushed tones.
I want to
Yeah.
point out I'm still on the top of the
kind
stairs.
of weird.
That was a totally different reaction.
All right,
I'm
so
still on
Brimble.
the stairs, I'm not coming in.
Yeah.
Oh, you're not.
No, I'm still on the top of the stairs.
Okay.
She hasn't moved.
So you're not.
You're not following.
You're not following.
I'm not following him.
Madam, I must insist.
Yeah, I forgot something upstairs. I'm just gonna go and grab it from my bag.
We haven't been upstairs yet.
Wait.
I thought we had because we got changed.
No, that was not.
We haven't been.
We
Yeah,
no,
you
I
guys
think
have
he
not been
would've-
upstairs yet.
Oh.
Nope, we've not been
I thought
changing room
we'd already
yet.
been upstairs.
Nope, so that doesn't work.
You got changed in like the bathroom area, but you haven't gone upstairs to put your things away.
Ah,
Yep.
damn it.
So that's not going to work.
How good
Well,
is
I will let you
Moro's
rest on
hearing?
that.
How good is Morrow's hearing?
Yep.
Morrow.
Or Luna's, either one.
Hold
How
on,
do we
let
check
me
that?
have a look. It just says
Perception.
keen hearing,
And if they have keen hearing, that would be.
yeah,
I have
Morrow
keen
has
smell.
I've got keen hearing, and her perception is passive.
6.
Keen hearing and smell for a direwolf.
Yeah.
I'm smell too. And my
I'm using
perception
a
is 6.
charge. I'm using a charge of the Staff of the Woodlands, which is still on me at this point because we haven't put our items away.
Mm-hmm.
So I am expending that to do speak with animals
and get Morrow to go upstairs if I go back down.
and speaking in a normal voice, assuming that Morrow can hear it, to say, "Tail Packrat, something was weird there."
All right, so Mora will need to roll a perception check with advantage.
Well, since
advantage?
Luna's up, are you specifically
only
targeting
advantage.
Morrow, or
No,
would Luna
I am
hear
not
it too?
specifically targeting Morrow. I'm targeting whatever animals can hear me.
Okay. Actually, Moro, I won't have do advantage because she
And this was not with advantage, by the way.
could get advantage. Yeah.
Luna
no.
rolled a nat 20.
Without advantage.
Okay.
Luna rolled a
So-
nat 20. Luna absolutely hurt me.
So they both heard you with those rolls.
So Morrow would probably tell me to move, and then I'll be like, okay, fine, I'll go back down the stairs with Brimble while they go up.
But now the question, does Luna want to sneak up there?
Luna probably not. Morrow definitely would.
That's up to them. I just did a general speak with animals, so literally any animal that could have heard me would have understood me at that point. For what I said.
I am going to roll
including all the
perception
rats in the
for
house.
Brimble.
Correct.
But would
And if
Brimble
there are
understand it?
any beast rats in the house and
You were
they're
speaking in
chattering,
beast?
I would hear them too.
She was speaking
Yes.
to animal.
Okay, I missed the part that you were.
So
speaking
I would
to
also be
animal.
comprehending any animal speaking right now.
All right. So what was your instruction to them?
Tail
Tail
pack.
Tail Sir Packrat, something's not right.
Okay.
So does that
Morrow would
mean
probably pass that on to me? So I will go down the stairs with Brimble so they can go up.
All right. So the animals attempt to go up. Luna.
Well, Morrow's definitely going up. She's got a nat 20.
I think Luna would just tell Morrow to do it and just sit there because she's doesn't want to
Also, DM, I'd like to draw your attention to the last sentence of that spell.
Okay.
You might be able to persuade a beast to perform a small favor for you at the GM's discretion.
Okay.
So if there are any not affiliated beasts, you can decide if they listen or not.
Okay. Moro and Luna would probably listen to you.
All the
Luna would
spiders,
probably
they can
try
hear
and go
her.
up the nearest stairs and run into Brimble, who would attempt to stop her. And Moro, with that nat 20 stealth, takes advantage of the distraction that Luna's providing and goes upstairs.
Mm-hmm.
Because I did just say Luna wouldn't fully try to go up.
Luna is currently being stopped by Brimble, who is trying to kind of juggle San and Brimble. So I really must insist.
Hey, Luna, down girl, come on. And I'm just gonna like gently move Luna, and we'll go back down the stairs. Really sorry about her. She's very, very jumpy lately.
Luna's never jumpy.
Never.
Out of our two animals, usually Luna is the more composed.
Any more outbursts like this, and I will complain to the guild.
Honestly, you could have played it as Luna was attempting to assist Brimble in getting San down the stairs.
Yeah, true.
Which would have been more likely with Luna.
Yeah, because Luna wouldn't try to get herself in trouble.
No, Luna would have been started tugging on San come on.
Moro, I would like to roll perception with advantage to see if she can
what's going
smell where Pack went.
Hold on. That one was a crap one.
Well, that perception did not go well.
14?
Well, 14.
I'm going to say with a 14, Moro is kind of thrown off because the whole place kind of smells like them. And she kind of runs around sniffing.
She'd probably be like, San, where?
And she is not able to locate Pack on her own at the moment.
Okay, could I mentally tell her up the stairs, and because we know where the rooms are.
You do know where the rooms are, but you don't specifically know where he went.
We can physically see where he went, but we don't know where he went.
Right.
Currently.
We kind of jumped ahead in the carriage, but one of the things that I would have shown to the animals, knowing that they didn't remember, was the floor plan. With the minor illusion.
But I don't think we would know that he, this is an out of character thing. I don't think we'd know that he would have gone straight up into the guest bedroom.
Master bedroom.
Sorry, master.
Well, we do know that there were rooms that we were not allowed to access, which those were those rooms.
What did he say that broke script?
During the introduction to us, he broke script. He said things differently.
He also seemed like he was ready to rush the introduction and get it over with.
Yep.
And hi, Firedale. Welcome.
Hey.
Spoke over us before we spoke, as though we had spoken.
Yep. And said a couple things that were slightly off.
So, is there anyone else out in the entrance hall that's...
No, we're all supposed to be up in there doing the tour.
Okay. Because Kira and Aurora haven't moved, so...
Right, so Kira
we're all
and
together,
Aurora
we just haven't moved.
Yeah, would be in here with you guys.
Okay, so Luna was trying to tug me back down the stairs.
Yeah, because I don't think she'd purposely go up knowing that I don't want her to get in trouble. Yeah. Or Maro would be like, hell yeah!
So Moro's just up here kind of hanging out now because she's lost the scent and doesn't know where to go.
Ooh, can I ask Mara to look at the statues?
I don't think Mora would comprehend it all that well.
Stone
Yeah,
things
I would
look-
say that any investigation Moro did would be at disadvantage.
Okay.
Because she hasn't seen them.
because-
She doesn't know where they are. She doesn't know what they look
Yeah.
like.
I'm pretty sure on her running around, she would have seen giant stone things. 'Cause
Here's
that's
the
all
thought.
Mora
she would be able
comprehend.
she would be able to find them just fine,
Yeah.
but
She
her
wouldn't know what you're
understanding
looking
of
for.
them, yeah.
Here's a thought. Why don't we rush through the ballroom and then see if we can get upstairs so you can do the check, and then maybe we can find Pac.
Yeah, we would be continuing on at this
Yeah.
point as soon as Brimble rejoined us.
Okay.
Alright,
so if we put Morrow, say, on the stairs, because she's confused, I'm still
So
gonna get back
Just
down.
sneaking
Son,
up the
are you-
stairs.
Son, are you still refusing to
No,
come
she
back to
would
the
have come
ballroom?
down.
Luna was tugging me,
Okay.
so I would have come down the stairs.
Okay. So he brings you back.
Yeah, we
into the ballroom.
retconned Luna as not trying to get in trouble, but trying to pull
Okay.
Son down.
Okay.
So Brimble does not have a bad perception of Luna.
Okay.
But he had a bad
My thought
perception
is Luna would be trying to get Sun out of the way so Moro could sneak off.
of- Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
So then I guess we enter the ballroom / sitting
Shall
room.
we continue our tour now that
We
that
shall.
outburst is finished? And he leads you all into the ballroom.
I'm just hoping no one's gonna spot Morrow on the stairs.
And
Well,
this is where we
we're not
will
there yet.
end the evening. And where the gem will be introduced to the people.
How
at the
many
end of the
guests are you expecting to be in attendance tonight?
night. Did he say that before?
Yes.
Mm.
There was
Not in that order. And I don't think it was an exact phrasing. Like, you answered it as the DM, not as Brimble.
Okay.
but there was
It was
just
an out
a
of character
wide.
question.
Yeah.
You said
There wasn't a
dozens.
specific. Yeah, thank you. He would tell you that there were dozens. He doesn't have an exact number.
Okay. And are these guests people that come frequently? Do you have regular company, or are some of them new faces?
I'm sure some of them would be new faces, especially guests of guests. But there will be quite a few people who we do recognize and
Are there any
the
regular
family are friends
guests?
with.
Are there any regular guests that we should be keeping an eye on? Kind of fishing to see if he'll mention Slick. Specifically.
We have some savory characters, but they're not all bad. Slick comes to mind, but he's not a bad guy.
Why would we need to keep an eye on him? Does he have sticky fingers?
He can.
Have you run into trouble with him before? Or is this just a general caution?
Just a general caution.
Good to know. Thank you very much.
No problem.
I'm wondering
Anything
how,
else you would like to know?
as an out of character thing, I'm wondering how I can tie in the request to do a detect magic on the gem before he brings it out.
So, to my understanding, we're supposed to guard the gem when it is brought out here for display?
Yes. The gem
What-
will be displayed here in the center of the room.
Is it already here?
It's not in this room. It is
On
secured
property.
at the moment. Yes, it is on the property.
When does our charge of this gem begin? When it's brought to this room, or when it is brought out from wherever it is on the property?
You're more in charge of securing the manor and making sure no one tries to steal it. But yes, at the end of the evening, after everyone has been dancing for a while, it will be brought out.
Brimble, may I make a request?
What is that?
I would like to check the gem before you bring it out to make sure there is nothing funny on it.
I guess that could be allowed.
Okay. Yeah, I'd like to
In
make
case
sure.
someone tries to do a swap during the party, it would be beneficial to have a kind of a before and after.
Yeah, I'd like to just
That would be
make
fine.
sure everything's fine. So I know what I'm looking for and to make sure it's the same gem when the evening's done.
That would be allowed.
Thank you.
Okay. I would like to investigate the ballroom, because this is where we were when everything went down.
Okay.
Yeah, I am going to.
And I would probably poke Callan to do the same, to look for anything that might be a trigger point, because
Okay.
I'm going to continue to roll nat ones.
So I'm going to do an investigation as well.
Oh, I should roll
looking around.
investigation for this.
And
20.
I am going to roll an Arcana to see
Not
if there's
any better.
anything that could be noticed as well.
Okay.
Okay.
My Arcana didn't do
the
well.
Arcana roll, you don't notice anything magical.
Investigation.
The investigations. Callan got a good investigation. So you guys are kind of just like scouring the room for anything that could have triggered it?
Under the guise of making sure that this room is very secure, since this is where the gem will be for the most of the event.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Can we get Callan
so-
to do a detect magic again, just to make sure? Because I'll need my
Yeah,
detect magic
you
for
can
the
do that.
gem.
So he
Yeah.
sets off a detect magic,
Does he notice anything?
and he does not notice anything magical emanating from anywhere. And with his investigation check, it just seems like a ballroom to him.
So it's not the ballroom. I'm wondering if we should do an Arcana check
My
on the gem
Arcana
as
check
well.
unearthed anything? I had a 13.
Your Arcana check has not unearthed anything.
Okay.
I'm wondering if we need an Arcana check on the gem. Would that do anything besides detect magic? No, if detect
Well-
magic didn't pick up anything, there wouldn't be an Arcana, would there?
No, but it was of an appropriate size that it could be consumed as a spell component, which was what was noted, but there was no active spell on it.
And my
Right.
detect magic was up when
Mm-hmm. Yes. Yours was up when it was brought out.
and when
And
it went
when-
light.
Yes.
Correct.
Well, and when the room became flooded with light, not necessarily coming off of the gem.
No, I meant like the vision, the room went white, like went
Okay.
light.
Yeah.
Right.
As an out of character question, me dear. Oh
Mhm.
no. I guess I wouldn't have noticed somebody putting a spell on the gem, would I?
You did not notice anyone putting a spell on the gem.
Okay.
If the status
not
of the
detect-
magic in the room had changed, you would have detected it.
Correct.
Okay. Okay, this is
if
weird.
anyone would have noticed, it would have been you.
If anyone cast anything, you would have detected. Like, had I actually pulled out any of my charm spells, you would have noticed.
So I guess I wouldn't have noticed. So did I notice anybody casting spells when it started going
No.
white? Okay.
No.
Wanted to touch all the bases on that because I am confused as crap.
I will go ahead and broach the subject now, just because I know he's already been having issues with Morrow in this particular loop.
Mm-hmm.
Tomorrow what? Sorry, I have my headphones off. What?
I'm broaching the subject of Brimble of having one of the animals outside of the manor, not around the guest, as a perimeter guard,
Mm-hmm.
To make sure nobody.
want Morrow out of the house anyway.
and suggesting that it be Morrow, since they have been unruly today. Keep them out of the way.
Yep. And
That
I'll have
sounds
Luna.
like a splendid idea.
And I'll have Luna sit at just outside the door.
Has Morrow come down yet, or
No,
is Morrow
Morrow's still upstairs.
Okay.
I need to go up the stairs before Brimble does. If
Okay.
Yeah,
possible.
so we're basically engaging in small talk to give Son a chance to slip away. To retrieve Morrow.
You should
Okay.
have said. Hold on.
But
stealth?
Well, you
yeah,
you were
can-
AFK.
Yeah.
I wasn't. Well, yeah, I was eating.
With an
crisps.
18,
you were
you're able to
effectively
slip
AFK.
out. With an
Okay.
18, you're able to slip out.
Okay. While I'm up here with Morrow, what am I doing? Am I looking for Pack or am I looking at statues?
Do the statues first, or just grab Morrow because we're about to head up there anyways, aren't we?
Yeah, you're doing what you need to do so Morrow doesn't look suspicious.
So
Okay.
While
grab
we
her, pull her
actually go up
down.
there.
Morrow, down. Back down. Just like drag her.
And if Morrow is speaking at any point, I can understand Morrow still until 10 minutes have passed.
Lots of
And then
smells up there.
try to sneak back in so it doesn't look more moved.
I'll just be like stood in the doorway.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's
be
fine.
stood in the doorway, and if
that's
anyone
where I
asks, you're
was.
keeping an eye on Morrow to make sure that they don't go somewhere they're not supposed to be.
Yeah, if Brimble turns around, I was here anyway. And Aurora's kind of blocking the view.
Yeah.
Okay, so
All right.
should we just quote unquote skip the tour upstairs and ask if there's anywhere where we can wait until the party starts and then sneak around?
Would you like to see the upstairs?
If we're responsible for securing the mansion, then I think we should, just to be sure.
All right. This way. He shows you up the stairs.
If nothing of note happens,
Nothing of note happens. Assume we've done everything except get Lilia bitten. And Son and Morrow are going to be investigating while we play through the events that have previously happened, with the exception of Lilia getting bitten.
We have several guest
Pocket pick
bedrooms on this floor, as well as the master bedroom, the sunroom, private living room, the private tea room, library, and of course the children's room.
I wanted to see if I could slip and go this way. Well,
Because my speak with animals is probably going to be faltering soon, just based on how much time we've been talking.
Mm-hmm.
Have I been hearing anything?
You have not been hearing any animals other than Luna and Morrow.
So should we ask for a guest bedroom and then just fawn? Or no,
Yeah,
we did the
I can
guest
show you
bedroom
where
after
where you may put your stuff.
Are there any other employees that we should meet and be aware of?
The main employees, the main staff is myself and Yuli.
Okay. I was kind of wondering if he was going to bring up Mill or not.
Yes,
Wait,
and
who is
Mill,
Mill
who
again?
takes care of the children.
Oh, okay.
the nanny.
Okay.
Okay, so is he leaving us now to go do stuff?
Because if we do get spotted, I don't want Mill to be like, "Who are you? Why are you
He
here?"
shows you to the room.
Or should we
he's
be
like,
introduced to Mill quickly first?
That's what I was saying.
To have a
is
reason
just
to look around the upstairs.
assume we had an introduction quickly.
I must now go downstairs to resume my duties.
Okay, we will be down for the party before it starts.
Very good.
Shouldn't we be asking how much time before the party starts?
I'm assuming he would have said.
So there's like an hour before the party now.
Okay,
Okay.
I'm gonna go look at the
Yeah, we
statues.
rushed through it.
So I'm gonna grab Saflin and
Yeah,
look
you
at the
spent longer in
statues
some places, but shorter in others, so it kind of all balanced out.
I'm going to sit in the room for a minute and
the search for
actually
the search of
organize
the
my
ballroom
bags.
did it.
Mm-hmm. All right, so go ahead and investigate, or roll an investigation check with advantage.
Nat 20.
Nat
Ooh.
20.
Yes.
Thank you for saying you grabbed me, son.
Yeah.
All right,
So on
so
got your roll without a nat 20.
on the left
Yep.
is another gargoyle. This one has closed wings on its back instead of open. It has a smile on its face, and the dagger it is holding is facing straight up.
I thought this one was. No, you said last time it was
Nah,
facing down to
Last
the
time
right.
it was, This was after the gem had come out.
This was around the time that the gem was coming out, yeah.
So it may have changed
The
position.
dagger is in a different position than you remember it. Huh.
Okay, can I play with the dagger?
You can. You
Okay.
grab the dagger, and you are able to spin the dagger a full 360 degrees.
Okay,
It does-
so I
it
want
does
to point
move.
it down and to the
It
right.
kind of has a bit of resistance to it, but knowing that it was in a different spot before, you give enough pressure to be able to turn it. Like someone else who tried to do it probably would have given up trying. That's how much resistance it has, but because you knew, you were able to give it enough pressure to move it.
Okay.
You have
So I'm
had so
gonna-
many nat 1s and 20s, Lily.
I've
So
I've
I'm
had at
gonna-
least 3 nat 1s and at least 3 nat 20s.
Yeah, she has. So I'm gonna look at Saflin and be like, okay, the dagger was down right on this one. It's down left on the other one. So maybe the ones downstairs are up, left and right.
Are
do
you
you think?
investigating the other one?
Yeah, I'll go do the same to the other one because
Are we still in pursuit of Pack?
Well, that was going to be my question. With me sitting in the room that's next to him, would I maybe be able to hear him doing something?
You could attempt to listen for that.
I'm guessing that's perception, right?
Yeah, that would be perception. The gargoyle on the right.
Yep,
There's
definitely
that
not
roll
hearing
again.
anything.
Well,
Has
the
a
guys,
yeah, you don't hear anything.
Yeah, the
It
guys
has-
should actually be with you.
So this gargoyle has closed wings in a frown, and its dagger is straight up.
Okay, and I'm gonna move this one down and to the left.
Okay.
Okay, wait.
And you're
this
leaving
one
them in
has-
these positions?
I think leaving them in the
Ye-
positions might be fishy.
Yeah, I think if they're not where they expect them to be, there will be trouble.
Okay, so as long as I know they move, we can flip them back to how they were. I'm gonna say to Saflin, this one that we're at is the frowny face. The one on the left side downstairs has the frowny face. So they might just go in opposite directions. That one will be up to the side, and this one. Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna have to wait until probably everyone's in the ballroom to do anything.
Well, I can cause a distraction in the ballroom. That's not very hard.
Okay.
Technically,
so
so could I.
Mhm.
But
Yeah.
I'm supposed to be grabbed to go grab the gem.
Mm-hmm.
See, we'd have to do it before you get.
I don't have to be a
gem.
musician to put on a performance.
Oh, my thought of distraction is I have that ring of animal, whatever it is, and there's a fear option where I could put the person's greatest fear as a projection in front of them.
Oh no, I was thinking of something a little more subtle and non-magical.
Okay.
You have to admit, mine
so-
would be entertaining.
I'm just gonna say to Saflin, just give me a signal when you want me to go. And
Okay.
am I bringing Slick as a?
I
I
don't
worry
think...
about involving Slick until we know what the status of all the partygoers are, if people remember or not.
Okay.
Because if we were the only ones that remember, it might be dangerous to bring in people who don't.
Mm.
And unfortunately, I think Packrat's onto us already, because we were not very subtle.
Yeah.
I like how she says we, and she was the one who said it.
Yeah.
And I'm the one who got us into trouble with Brimble.
Yeah, Son put her foot in it first.
Can we walk back to the room and see if we actually notice Packrat walking back down the stairs? Because
I'd be keeping an
Well, he just went down the stairs.
ear. But my rolls have been all over the place tonight, so
roll perception to see if you notice him going back down.
Well,
If
you're
not,
standing right
Morrow's-
there.
if not, Morrow's down there, and Morrow would have said, "Ooh, rat." Where did he go? Oh, there
Back
he is.
into the drawing
He
room.
went
Yeah,
down
I
to the
wasn't-
drawing room.
Morrow
Mhm.
would probably have noticed. And be like, rat.
Here's an idea,
So,
Son.
With those
Lockpick, master door.
perceptions, you did not notice him going down. But
Wait, what
yes, the animals would have alerted you.
What did
I
Nani
said
say?
lockpick, master door.
Ooh.
Yeah, try to get into his room.
Okay, let's go lockpick the door.
You can do that. I'm going to,
What do I need?
So I will remind you, you did not. Oh, well, I guess the animals did say. Okay. I was going to say you didn't notice him go down, so.
Yeah, but
Well, I'm
Morrow
not. I'm
did.
not
The animals
following
did.
him. I'm more standing in case somebody comes up.
Right. I
Okay.
meant for lockpicking the door. If
Ah.
she thought he
But
was
she
going
would have
there.
heard Morrow be like, ooh, rat.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So
So, yeah.
So
you were
sleight of hand?
warned. So
Wait, I need Callum
Uh,
with me.
Yeah, you're using your lockpicking kit, so that's
I don't have a lockpicking kit. I used a hair clip last time.
well, essentially.
all right. O'Callaghan has. He should have thieves' tools.
Should be sleight of hand.
Actually, I should have thieves' tools.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
he
have
has
thieves'
thieves'
tools.
tools.
Is it sleight of hand or is it a dex check?
I would do sleight of hand.
Okay.
18. With an 18, you are wiggling the tools around in the lock, and you hear it click.
I just want to make sure there's nothing in here that's gonna, magic me.
Okay.
That's why I brought Callum. Stick check.
Stick check. So you want him to do detect magic?
I want if.
Okay.
Does he have any more?
He has
he
two
has-
more detect magics left.
Yep.
I rolled because I was imagining Saplin heard her say stick check and I kind of glanced over.
And she got a 20. So
An Arcana, with that Arcana, you don't sense anything from where
Okay.
you are.
Okay.
I don't think there's anything magical there.
Okay. Alright, I'm gonna go in and have a look.
All right.
How is your
So-
detect Arcana?
You walk into this room, and this one's much nicer than the guest bedrooms that you were in. It has a nice table surrounded by several couches, a bed that's like twice the size as the one you guys have.
Okay, did me or Callan find anything in there?
All right.
Who's getting
With
changed?
an
jingle
investigation of 17 and 13, you guys find an empty liquor bottle on the table there.
Okay.
It looks freshly opened.
So he's definitely nervous and he's drank. Got it. Okay, can we pull open any drawers? Because these look like wardrobes.
Sure.
Well, it looked like he was just sitting at the table for a while. Is it out of character thing?
I'd look under the I'd search everywhere, so I'd look under the table, look at the fireplace, and look in the wardrobes.
I think Callan should do a detect magic.
Alan should be trying to see if there's anything magical in the room, yeah.
All right, so Callan does detect magic.
Because it should still be up.
Oh, would it still be up?
It's up for 10 minutes. Yeah.
And
so is Callan detecting anything?
I think it's been more than 10 minutes since you.
She'd asked him to detect on the door.
Oh, I didn't think he'd actually done that.
Okay.
Since you did your Arcana.
Oh. I mean, Arcana is less detecting magic and more, does this look magical? No? Okay.
Well, anyways, we need him to do a detect magic.
Yeah, he does detect magic. He does not really sense anything magical inside the room. Looking through the drawers and things, you find lots of fancy clothes, some jewelry, typical things
swipe.
you'd expect to find in a rich person's bedroom.
I'm not swiping. I'm being good.
So nothing of
I'm surprised no
interest
one
in
said
there
that.
that's different.
Well, we didn't get to look in here last time. Okay, let's go out of the room and lock the door again.
Okay.
The library wasn't locked, was it?
No.
No.
Didn't we say the only room that was locked was the master bedroom before?
The master bedroom and
Yes.
this servant stairwell door.
Yeah, the staircase into the servants' quarters from here.
So I would say, Son, check the door to see if it's locked.
Okay. I'll go over and check the door.
It is locked.
Okay.
I will go into the library quickly,
Okay.
See if there's any books.
see if there's any books out.
Ooh, could you look to see if there's any books that would cause, like, resetting the day?
I don't know that we have time for that.
Yeah, you'd have to do a lot of checks.
Was there anything out on a table that looks like it was looked through recently?
There are a couple books on the table, but nothing that really catches your eye.
Okay.
That would be of any consequence.
And I
Yeah,
don't
research
think
tasks usually take a little while.
Like, there's a coloring book in there, and there's like a history book in there.
Okay, are we leaving the kids alone?
Oh, I'm assuming we got introduced to Mill at least briefly.
So she at least knows we're up here and why we're up here.
Right, so she at least knows who we are.
I thought you guys were kind of avoiding that.
No, Lily had said that she wants to quote unquote at least meet Mill. So
yeah, my question to Brimble about are there any other staff we should know about?
Yeah.
Was poking at will he mention Mill, and if so, can we finagle an introduction to Mill so that she's not like, who are these people running around on this floor?
Okay. He would have briefly introduced you.
Okay.
I didn't realize you were trying to meet her. I thought you were just...
No, I was intentionally trying to meet her so that if she came across us, she wasn't like, what is this? And sounded the alarm.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. So it wouldn't be fishy why we are walking around and looking at things upstairs.
Correct.
Because we're quote unquote doing a security check.
Correct.
While we're up here.
But we're not interfering with her duties, which is why we're not checking in on the children.
And Mill comes into the library while you're in there. It's like, oh, excuse me. Where's that? Ah, here. Grabs the coloring book. Sky needed her coloring book. And she walks back out.
Yep.
Okay, is there anything else we want to check upstairs? If not,
I'm also surprised we didn't get the quote about watch out for the kid who
Twig.
Yeah, Twig. Would he have said that when we asked about Mill?
Probably when doing the introduction with Mill, he probably would have said, and if you go see the children, just watch out for Twig. He likes to bite.
No, Firedale, I didn't tell them about... Well, you guys know about the bite, but I didn't tell what the bite did.
Yeah, so the stream does not... The viewers do not know what...
The players also do not know. The characters do not
should
know.
Because they would have heard it on my end.
Yeah, I had myself muted.
Out of character, we know what it was. The characters do not.
Right. That's
Except
why I was
for me.
asking.
Why we are not acknowledging it.
Mm-hmm.
So my basically, I don't want to get bit again. Just no.
Okay.
Yeah, so Lilia knows because it happened to her. The rest of the
Lilia
party
has not
does
told the rest
know.
of the characters.
Nope.
Out of character, we know because we guessed.
Yeah.
Yep.
Very accurately.
Yep. So yeah, I guess just wait around until we hear or have him come up and say the party's starting, or what happens now?
Okay.
Did he come up and get us, or did we just go downstairs?
You guys just went downstairs last time.
Okay, should we go back down?
Yeah,
Or is
you
there
guys can go down.
anything else that you guys want me to look at?
I don't think there was anything else to look at. The only other thing that might have been interesting was seeing if the children remembered the interactions, but I don't know that they would.
Well, Honey didn't. Pack
Yeah.
did.
Should we go interact with them?
50-50%.
We did not.
I'm saying
We
should
can. We didn't.
Mm-hmm.
Does anybody have bacon?
It's in my bag. I made sure to keep it this time.
Emergency bacon.
Should we go see the kids?
Does Safflin have her bacon?
Yes.
Okay. Are you guys going to see the kids?
Let's go see the kids.
Yes.
Okay.
Should
Bacon
we?
at the
Neon
ready.
says yes, but Neon's not open.
Bacon at the ready.
I take it Aurora and Kira are just staying in the ballroom.
Here's a question first before we enter that room. Do you have
Uh-huh.
any of the other rations on you?
We should do.
I have not actually put all of my stuff away yet.
Hound's already gone in. He's screwed.
Because I'm already dressed. I just have to put my staff away
I'm
Well,
just
hi
for the
gonna
there,
most
go-
part, and my
kiddos.
backpack.
I'm just gonna go to the door and yank Callan back so Twig doesn't bite him.
I'm saying hi to the kids.
Callan,
Stay away
darling.
from
What's
the biter.
wrong?
Stay away from
I-
the biter.
I just
Remember
put a,
one of them bites?
Fine, he bites.
I just reach out and I put my hand.
Say hello from a safe distance, please.
I was gonna say I just reach out and I put my hand on Kellen's shoulder and I just kind of look at him and just very slowly nod no.
A bit late when I've already grabbed him.
To answer
Right.
Kinka's question,
Darn.
there is no sign of the bite anymore or any ill effects.
Yeah, my bite is gone. My tail is perfectly fine.
That's why I'm trying to stop Callan from getting bit.
And
Well, you guys
Aurora,
don't know
what did you
why
say?
I don't want to get bit, so I don't think it would be
Correct.
super.
Yeah, but Lilia just said not to get bit, so we're listening.
Yeah, that's why
Yes.
I'm like, not bite.
Nihan, what was it you said? I missed it.
Oh, never mind. I didn't
He's
realize.
gonna grab.
I was just gonna put my hand on his shoulder and shake my head like no.
Yeah, he just told Callan no.
And I grabbed him by the back of
We
the
just
shirt.
wanted to say hi to the kids.
We can
And say
from
hi
here.
from a distance.
There's opportunity to do that.
So fun.
Safe.
Let's not interrupt her work.
There's opportunity to do that, my young friend.
This guy's just
Safely.
coloring, and
Safely.
Dawn just looks at you guys like weirdos.
Sorry to interrupt. We're just doing security checks. We'll be
Okay,
out of your hair in a moment.
whatever.
And we also brought pocket bacon.
Dawn, don't be rude.
Dawn, don't say that yet. Was
She
Dawn
said
rude the
it.
first time?
She was
I don't
like
remember.
sassy.
I actually
I'll
don't remember what
ask
they
Sky what she's drawing or coloring. See if I get an answer.
A butterfly
Oh, pretty.
Ooh, have you seen many butterflies?
with teeth.
Interesting. I'll cast minor illusion and
It's
make
eating
an
a
illusion,
cat.
making an
It's
illusion of a swarm of butterflies of different colors and shapes.
Did Twig just
Oh.
say he was eating a cat?
no,
No,
Sky did.
said the butterfly was eating a cat.
Oh, I thought Twig said he was eating a cat.
Nope, it's Sky. So I'll just
just
minor
gonna keep
illusion
an
of
eye on
a
Twig.
swarm of butterflies in front of Sky, so she has a
Oh.
reference.
She's like, she's just like enthralled by it. Sky's usually very shy, too. So this is kind of helping her come out of her shell with you a little bit.
Yeah, I used to live by a forest and a meadow, so I've seen lots of butterflies.
Oh, I wish I could see more. I see them sometimes.
And I'll offer her one of the flowers out of my hair.
Oh, thank you.
Yep.
Dawn, look.
Pretty.
And I'm just
And
being
after-
quiet. I
Yeah.
don't want to get bit.
Twig comes over to you. He's like,
Do I get a flower? I want a flower too.
Okay.
No, but I can give him bacon. Now I can give him bacon.
Oh,
Give him
Yes.
flower.
he drops it on the ground and starts topping on it.
Crush flower, crush flower.
That's fine. I have plenty. I'll show him my book of pressed flowers and see I've crushed flowers too.
He grabs one out.
Yep, and I'll put the book away after he takes one
And
out.
It's the one you got from.
I didn't press that one. That one's in
No?
my hair.
Okay.
That one's actually tied onto one of my horns.
Oh,
As long as
okay.
he didn't grab
Because I
it.
had him tied on my horn. That was important.
Okay. That's right. I remember that now.
It was very important that Luther tied that onto my horn.
Okay, do I have pocket bacon on me to give to him?
Why do you want to give him pocket bacon and get somebody
You
bit?
probably have pocket bacon.
I'm not. I'm gonna throw it at him.
The
Be like,
pocket
"Catch."
bacon is to avoid getting bit.
Yep.
Yeah.
So you toss some pocket bacon at Twig. He's like,
Yep.
"Ow!
And I'll
What was that?
make my way out of the room.
Bacon!" And he like pounces on it.
Okay, we're going.
He
Bye.
starts rolling on the ground like eating it.
Yeah, we're gone. Let's go.
Alright.
Mid's
Bye.
like,
It was nice meeting you.
Crazy weirdo. What the heck are you doing?
We heard you
Bye.
liked
Get off the
bacon.
floor.
Enjoy the bacon.
you guys just
Bye.
leave.
Yep.
Yeah.
We just
Let's go.
leave.
I'm just gone.
Can
Hey,
I
where'd they
pull-
go?
Can I pull Safflin aside for a minute while
Yep.
everybody else goes away?
Yep.
But I want to be away from the kids for a minute.
Come
I
around this
want
corner.
bacon.
And I'll be like,
Callan.
Safflin, please be careful.
Is there more bacon?
Yes. Callan, come here. I'll hand him bacon.
Oh, I like bacon.
Okay. Stay here.
Stay.
Well, no, I don't want Callan hearing.
Okay.
Okay.
I'll
Stick
be like,
goes with
Callan, go back with Aurora, please. Thank you.
Okay.
We'll be right there. We have some girl
I'll-
talk.
I'll whisper to you, just be like, be careful with them. Planet Pack 2, they're were-rats. That's why I was so cautious of Twig this time.
Good to
Can
know.
Once I'm back downstairs, can I see if I can listen into Pack in the drawing room? Like, just wait by the door. Because there is a door under here, isn't there?
There is. At this point, people have started filing in, so it is not just Pack in there.
Okay.
No. Crap.
So yeah,
Yep.
yeah,
we need
please
to
be
start
careful.
heading downstairs to the party. Yes.
So, like,
I will
be
be cautious.
very careful.
Okay. I wanna
Yeah,
save
like
that stuff
I
'cause
would
that's
not have
stuff.
necessarily been in the room next to Sky. Meteor dragged me there. I was speaking from the doorway, but
Well, if you were looking at her coloring, you would have to be in the room.
well,
as
I was asking her verbally what she was coloring and going off of what she said
Gotcha.
rather
And
than
then she
looking.
did the words English can't think of.
Minor illusion
Thank you.
has a much bigger range than right there.
Right.
I could have cast that from the doorway, no problem.
All right. Then that's what you did. I took it as you were looking at her drawing.
Yeah.
Can I
My thought
save
is she
that
was probably
stealth
putting
roll?
illusion of butterflies around or right in front of her.
Yeah. When I handed her the flower, I would have been in the room, which I
Mm-hmm.
improvised when you dragged me in there. I'm like, well, I'm here.
All right, my bad.
That's okay.
Okay, so I guess I'll head downstairs and go stand by Luna and pet her on the head for a minute, waiting for Brimble's direction.
I'll go stand by
Okay.
I'm saving that stealth roll because that was a good stealth roll.
Okay.
Because you said there was people in right now.
Yeah, I would have gone ahead and stowed my quarterstaff now,
Okay.
and
yeah, so you
anything
guys
else
stow
that would have
anything in the room
looked
that-
out of the ordinary.
Well, that's what
Right.
I was doing when I went to go sit in the room alone for a little bit and try to listen to see if I could hear
Yep.
what he was doing through the wall.
I wanted
would've
my
dropped off my
staff
phone.
on me while we were doing this, just in case.
Yeah, I've dropped my scythe off up there.
Yeah, so
Probably the
we'll
rapier.
I believe we're starting in the drawing room.
Yep. Starting in the drawing
Mhm.
room.
So I'll head into the drawing room.
I'll go stand up here by the fire where I was the last time.
Do you guys want to keep going or
Keep
uh,
going.
We can
I don't
we
have
can
work.
we can
You don't have
stop
work.
for the night, or we can keep going.
No,
Whatever
no,
y'all want to do.
I'm good
don't
with
have
whatever.
work.
Okay,
I'm good.
Okay.
then we can keep going.
All right. Since we were a bit late this time because my computer was off.
I ended up coming in late too, so don't worry.
Yep. And Firedale did.
I ended up coming in late too, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I was a little late, but I was still there before Meteor, so technically I wasn't late. Because that's how it works, right?
Does
It's
that
like in
mean
class, you're not late until the teacher's there.
Does that mean technically I wasn't late either?
Yeah.
I was early.
Technically, Nihon was first. I got there second.
All right. So you guys make your way down to the drawing room,
Are
where
we sending Morrow out yet or not?
you can.
Okay, I'll send Morrow outside.
Yeah, Morrow has been sent outside to be out of the way of the guest as far as
Okay.
Brimble's concerned.
And I'll have Luna sit here-ish.
Okay, so I will.
And I would assume that Son had instructed Morrow to alert
Yeah, Morrow would.
if
alert me anyway.
anything seems weird.
And I would have
Apparently
done the
she's
same
not
for
noticing
Luna.
anything.
Okay.
Although she has passive, but yeah, that one she did not notice anything.
All right. So Moro's outside patrolling.
Mm-hmm.
It's about 2:00 in the afternoon at this point. Actually, no.
No, we arrived about
It's
2
4.
o'clock.
Yeah, it's
about
4.
4
Yeah.
5 o'clock.
4 in
You're
the
correct.
afternoon.
Yeah, it's about 4 in the afternoon.
Mm-hmm.
You guys had asked about this before. I think it was off camera, but about like how long the evening lasts. You spend 2 hours in each area. So from the time you come in to
I think you mentioned that before while we were during it.
Yeah,
During
We
it,
asked
it
what
was going to
time
be
it was
2.
when we entered the ballroom. And I
Right.
think it did get said.
and I know it
So-
also was mentioned while we were eating dinner of how long we'd had in between.
Yeah, because we had asked how long it had been, yeah.
Yeah, so and each section's about 2 hours long. Arriving to drawing room.
Point of order.
Yeah, drawing room.
Was it
at
midnight
4.
when we were in the ballroom?
No, it was
Okay.
about 10.
Okay.
The gem is revealed at about 10:00.
All right.
Okay, so are we doing our interactions with the guests again?
Yes, so you enter the room and there are several guests talking and just being together, talking, having fun.
Can I do an insight check on the room just to see if anyone's moods are different?
I'm doing a perception to see if anything is fishy at all as well.
Yeah, see if anyone's behaving differently, basically.
Yeah, well, I don't notice a thing, I don't
Uh,
think.
You don't
I
notice
do.
anything with that perception.
Is
I don't
there
know.
anyone new that is here or anyone that we remember being here that isn't?
You can roll a perception for that.
I got a nat
Saflin,
20.
Pack does seem a little tipsy at the moment. Other than that, everyone else seems like they're at a party.
And I'm assuming he wasn't tipsy last time.
No, he was
Not that you had
sober
noticed, no. San, with your perception, what was it you were looking for?
The same thing everyone was talking about. Sorry, my mouth was full.
Seeing if anything was
Um,
different, new people, stuff like that.
Okay. You don't specifically notice anyone new, even with a nat 20.
And I'm
Do I
assuming
notice
talking to the same people.
Slick?
Yeah, everyone's mingling.
Do I notice what Slick is doing? Because last time he was looking around.
You look for Slick, and Slick is in fact there, and he's looking around the room just like he was last time.
Okay.
Like looking under couch cushions and
Give me like a
knocking
minute
on the
to finish my
fireplace.
crisps, and then I'll talk.
Then you'll interact with him.
Mhm.
Is Saflin going to interact with the I Love Blue person?
Saflin is gearing up to interrupt with Packrat, which is why she has moved behind him.
Okay.
And
I'm just looking through my inventory really quick. See what I would have had on my person.
I am gonna tap Aurora and point out Slick again, and then I am gonna go up to Slick and see if Slick remembers me.
Okay, you're gonna go.
I don't know where Slick is in the room, so I'm gonna assume over here.
Yeah, that's fine. So Slick just kind of sees you. Do you say anything to Slick, or do you just go over and like stand next to him and stare at him?
I'll go over and say, "Wow, are you a changeling? I've never met one of you guys before."
What? Yeah, I am. He's like,
What are you doing?
looking.
Okay, looking for what?
Treasure.
There's treasure here?
That's what I heard.
Should we go have a look?
That's what I'm doing.
You're gonna have him go look around now?
Well, how about we wait until after dinner, and then we'll go and look. When everyone's in the ballroom distracted.
Okay.
And Sam, by the
I'm
way.
gonna keep looking in here, though.
Well, not now. People are gonna look. Afterwards.
So?
You wanna get caught?
Well?
And kicked out of the party?
They won't kick me out.
That wasn't me actually saying that. I'm across the room.
Oh, right.
I was trying to hint at Stan to...
Yeah, I would have probably said that too.
They won't kick me out. We're good pals.
You know them really well?
Yeah, we've had a few run-ins.
Run-ins
Well, it's
doesn't
my
sound like
first
a
time
good
here,
thing.
so...
So what's the stealth for?
That is Curio trying to hide behind Aurora as well as possible.
To stay away
stay
from
out of
Marta.
Marta's sight.
seeing.
That'd be
Okay.
a good idea.
Well, you are successfully hiding behind Aurora. Marta has not noticed you.
What kind of treasure's here then? Do you know?
All different sorts, from what I heard.
I heard there's supposed to be a
They got
big
lots
blue
of stuff.
shiny
They're
rock.
rich.
I heard there's supposed to be a big blue shiny rock later.
Oh, yeah.
Well, that's not really a secret. It's a well-known thing. That's what the party's for.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, that's going to be fun to see.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm talking about their other treasure.
What other treasure?
I don't know. They're rich. They got to have treasure.
You're so distracting doing that.
That's just what he's doing on the wall over there. Like testing for hollow points.
Yeah.
Cardo's now imagining Aurora with a white fluffy tail sticking out if Curio's height wasn't good enough. You're looking around Pack to see if there are any points of interest near him that you can use to strike up conversation.
If nothing else, I'm going to kind of walk up to him casually and be like, "This is a lovely party. Do you host these events often?" And just ignoring everything that happened earlier today.
Okay.
Acting as though what happened earlier today with this interaction did not happen.
Okay. Oh, yes. Hello. It's a lovely party, isn't it?
It really is. I don't think I've ever been to one quite like it.
We do have parties on occasion. Not usually for a gem like this, but
For other reasons, I'm sure. Yeah.
There are staff with like drink trays and trays for like hors d'oeuvres.
Yeah, I'm trying to pull him away from the wall to go and have a drink and try and talk to him.
So you wish for us to blend in. Is there anyone in particular that I should strike up a conversation with? Who would be interesting to talk to?
Talk to whoever you want. If you think someone seems fishy, investigate. That's what you're here for.
Okay.
This is an odd interaction.
That's what?
Yeah.
I'm thinking, like, Lilia's thinking to herself, this is an odd interaction. Because I'm sitting there, I'm sure I should be able to hear.
Saplin is pretending like what happened earlier was a product of his imagination, and that she didn't point out that things were repeating or deja vu.
Right.
Just kind of she's had time to rest and recuperate, and she's giving off the impression that, oh, okay, I was imagining things.
Right.
To try to see if he relaxes a bit.
Yeah, he is a bit more relaxed, especially since he's a little tipsy.
Try to get him to lower his guard a little so that he's not. Yeah. So not necessarily lying, but also
It's
not putting a point on it.
It's a nice dress you got. You get that for the party?
We did. We got it done in a town just before coming here.
Very good. Very good.
It's quite lovely. I particularly love the way it moves. I'm looking forward to the dancing later this evening.
You like my robe?
It is a very nice robe.
And he's actually in that like red robe that you see.
Yeah, he's in the dressing robe.
This is my fine robe.
It seems like very high quality. It's a lovely texture.
Son's checking with Moro. Moro has not found anything suspicious at the moment. And
Okay.
Curio's keeping an eye on Marta.
And Pac didn't point me to any particular person.
Although
so
Brimble
I
did.
will
But not Brimble. Yeah, Brimble did, but Slick is currently talking with Son, so.
Right, but I was asking Pac if there was anyone that would be interesting to talk to.
Yeah.
Rather not so much worrying about Slick or anything. Just to kind of leave it as, hey, look, we're trying to ingratiate ourselves with the party. Trying to make an effort to blend in.
Right.
Who should we speak to, kind of thing. To see if he gave anything away, and he didn't. So, instead, I will go ahead and say, well, I look forward to enjoying the rest of the party. I suppose I should go mingle.
Yes.
And I'll walk away.
And I guess grab me and go talk to the blue person?
Nope, going to Honey.
Yeah, okay.
Going to Honey and seeing who else is around, and then I'll be going to probably Marta and Slizzle in a moment, and then Blue person.
Hello, dear.
I think I'll just
nice
follow
to see
you then.
Again.
It's lovely to see you. How are you enjoying the party so far?
Well, it's just started. But so far it's pretty good.
So are these...
Can't complain.
Are these most of your usual guests, or are there any new faces? Anyone interesting I should know about?
Well, there's many interesting people here. You just have to get to know them.
Oh, do tell.
Oh. Like Marta, she always has her flings.
Have to watch out for her, shall I?
Oh, yes. Well, you probably not, but
no,
the boys
but I mean,
sure will.
The boys are
I know what you mean.
I have to keep an eye out for their sake.
Yes. But yes, there's lots of interesting people here. As for new faces, I mean, there's a couple people I don't recognize, but yeah, they're probably just guests of guests, you know.
Basically, they're plus one.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm. Well, thank you very much. You've been very helpful.
Of course, love.
I'm gonna make my excuses and continue working my way around the room.
Time to mingle.
Yep, continuing to mingle. Still keeping an eye out on the people that we had met previously with no success.
I'll roll one, too.
My rolls are all really good
you're
or really bad. There is no middle ground.
Like
yeah, my rolls are still not great either.
Everyone else is lost in the crowd. You're having trouble finding them.
Yep.
Curio's hiding off in the corner.
With a nat one.
Yeah, he's like struggling to see past Aurora.
I'm gonna lean over into Honey really quickly and whisper, "Which one's Marta?"
I believe she's... Oh, there she is. She's over there talking to Callum.
Excellent.
To your
Okay.
friend,
Yeah.
And
Time to-
you
Just
look
got
over and
20.
see Callan.
Did Honey? Did I mishear, or did Honey just say save your friend there? Because that is kind of what I'm gonna go do.
She did not say that. No.
Okay.
She might
Saplin
have
heard
inferred
that.
it though.
Saplin heard that.
So Callan starts chatting up Marta.
Have I
And-
seen Slizzle yet at all?
Roll perception.
Okay.
With your last perception, you did not.
Well, if I'm looking for him now that I see Marta
Nope.
with
You don't
Callan,
notice him.
nope.
He's somewhere.
Okay.
Callan
Well,
strikes
I'll
up a
still
conversation
I'll
with her.
walk up towards Callan though.
It's like,
Since I'm going to be following Saplin around the room, because my character is naturally shyer around people that she doesn't know.
uh-huh.
I
Hearing
feel
the
like
name Marta,
yeah.
hearing the name Marta, can I look for him to see if I see him in the room as well?
Yeah.
Cluing in. Okay.
Yeah, of course.
So I'll do it, and still not that great.
With a 12, I'll say you spot him kind of back away from Marta a little bit. Keeping
Still
an eye on
watching.
her.
Watching.
Yeah. Not like super close to her, but close enough that
Eyeing her.
yeah.
What are
Most
you
people just people watch. Apparently,
What
me
are
and
you
he
stealthing
Martha
for?
watching.
Man, nat ones and nat 20s all over the place.
Also,
My rolls today, man.
Also, you're in a floofy green dress with flowers all over it, trying to be selfie.
That's why it failed though.
What are you trying to
Firedale,
do?
what did you say?
I said most people just people watch. Apparently, Curio and him are just Martha watching.
Yep.
Yeah, I was gonna stealth to see if I could get towards Callan and Marta in a way that they did not notice. And no, they absolutely noticed.
She just like trips over her dress.
I probably am trying to get close to Callan and end up falling partially on him.
Yeah, so Callan and Marta are just talking with each other. But Marta does not seem all that interested in him.
Oh, good. He's safe.
As you're trying to stealth over, you hear her say, "You seen any hotties around here?" He's like, I don't think so.
Yeah, because he only
Obviously-
has eyes for Ifarash.
Uh,
I think because
And you're pretty.
Oh,
I thank you, dear.
okay.
But, yeah, but I don't know.
I'll just like slip in as Saflin is falling.
Okay.
And I hear that Marta said if there's anyone interesting, and I'll be like, oh yeah, I saw a dude earlier.
Oh, did you? Do
Yeah.
tell.
And who's the one I noticed?
Callan's got game.
Callan.
Well, Slizzle.
Yeah, Callan would have noticed him. But Callan, have you seen Snizzle? And Callan just like points him at him.
Probably hasn't met him yet.
You got a 20.
Which one's Slizzle again?
That dashing lizard folk over there. I failed at stealth, so I'm just bursting into this conversation. Just no worries. I'm like, oh, I think that was that dashing lizard folk over there. You know, he's been eyeing
Well, he's not too
over
bad.
here all evening.
I guess he is a bit handsome.
He certainly seems to be interested in you.
He's looking
I
you
might
up
just
and
have to have a
down.
chat with him.
I don't think he's taken his eyes off of you so far.
That came in like a wrecking ball. Oh, that was Firedale, by the way.
Yep.
Yep, I saw.
Yep, I read.
Yeah, Saflin's like, you know what? I'm a bard. I don't do stealth. Hi. That guy likes you.
Let's be as blunt and open as possible. No beating around the bush here.
I feel like Marta's the type of woman who appreciates somebody who gets things done.
Mm-hmm.
Doesn't want to waste time.
You
Well,
can't
while
be
you're
sneaky
while
and
you're
make it
pointing
seem like it was
him out,
intentional.
she's like, he's not my usual type, but he might do in a pinch.
I'm just like, yeah.
You know what they say, once you go scaly, you don't go back.
What?
I'm not saying that in character.
Okay, I was gonna say I've never heard that.
Yeah, nope, let's not.
That's
Nope,
so.
let's not. Let's really not. I've already put my foot in my mouth twice.
I've never gone scaly.
Oh gosh.
It's all about the tail.
I
It's all about that tail.
Mm-hmm.
I read that.
Oh, this is funny.
I'm gonna point out it is 3 o'clock in the morning. I'm tired. Shut up.
Well, I can say one thing for my rolls tonight, at the very least, since people are commenting on it. At least you know I'm not rigging my rolls.
Yeah. Right?
I could not plan that.
Nope.
Yeah, I've been to work today. I have a valid excuse to be tired. So yes, I have put my foot in my mouth like almost 3 times.
All right. So is there anything else you're wanting to do in this time slot?
I do think we should have one interaction with Blue Person.
Yeah, I was gonna find Koti next.
No. I know
Okay.
you're not mocking me, Kinka. Don't worry.
What's the
'Cause
insight for?
The insight was seeing what the reaction was with Marta and Sizzle.
I don't think they've talked yet, though, right?
No,
Yeah,
but
they have
seeing
not,
There's still plenty
what
of
her
time between
intent
now and
was
then.
Yes.
upon hearing.
We go to dinner?
So, with that insight, she seems very mildly interested, but not like, oh, I've got to go talk to him interested.
Right. Okay.
So then, I guess we sneak off to talk to Koti quickly.
Well, Safflin falls on top of
But
him.
but didn't seem like there was any other recognition otherwise, right?
Right. Correct.
Okay. Yeah, because that's the other thing. I'm still trying to make sure that there's no recognition from any of these people.
Okay.
So yeah, looking for Koti.
Yeah, I don't know if I've lost Slick or what. Cause
Nope.
All right. Saflin, you do not see Cody.
I was not in that one, but it was one
Anyone
off.
else looking for him? Yeah, your rolls are just all over the place.
Yeah.
I think I do well.
19.
All right, you
Okay,
guys do see Cody over here by Lilia.
Well, technically, I'm
what she
supposed to be next to Saflin, but I just didn't move. So, can we
Oh,
say that I
okay.
grab Saflin and pull her over towards Koti to talk?
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna go find Slick again.
Yeah, Lilia and I are tag teaming today.
I'll use my perception to go find Slick.
And he is just as giddy as you remember him, commenting on everything blue. Oh, this blue carpet. Oh my gosh, that dress looks divine!
Who's he
On
talking?
yours, it's so blue!
Who's he talking to first?
Probably Saflin.
Yours
Saflin
is so
first, and
blue
then-
because you
yeah,
have
yours is
the
just so
extreme blue.
Right.
So I'll do a
You
little
get the more
spin.
exuberant expression. Yeah.
I'll do a little spin and say, "Thank you. I love this color and the stars. They're silver. It just
I
it
love
feels
that
so
color
pretty.
as well. Oh, it is to die for.
Have you seen my friend Saflin's dress? Oh my god, it's gorgeous too.
It is. Oh, they're both just so gorgeous. They're both blue.
I love her
Lilia's
dress. I'm
hair is
jealous.
bluish?
Which makes me laugh.
Lily's hair is
It's
more
actually
green
meant
than
to be
blue.
like
It's
teal.
green. Yeah, it's teal.
It's like a
Yeah.
dark teal,
So it's like a similar color to Saflin's dress. Yeah.
Yep.
just darker and tone.
Yep. I've got nothing off of Cody other than they like blue again. That's all I got.
I heard that the sapphire that we're seeing today is blue.
Oh my gosh. All sapphires are blue, and I love them so much.
Actually,
Oh,
there's different color of sapphires.
Yeah, I was about to say.
Yeah.
Yes.
There's all different
Aren't
colors of
rubies
sapphires.
technically red sapphires?
Trust Banana.
We had a conversation the other day. Yep.
Okay.
There's white sapphires, there's orange, there's all different colors. So no, not.
I was not aware of that.
Yep.
Yes,
So,
blue
yeah.
sapphires are my absolute favorites. I could just die for a blue sapphire.
I can't wait to see it. It's gonna be magical. So pretty.
Oh. If I could just be with it forever, I would.
Buff Bite, you're wrong.
Sapphires are only
Rubies
blue
are-
ones. Their colors.
Sapphires and rubies are the same exact mineral.
Yep.
So are emeralds.
Yep.
They're identical in structure except for the color.
Interesting.
And
I
the
don't know.
impurities and other things in it are what give them color. Sapphire is actually clear.
Yep.
Most
Hadn't
people
actually known
just
that either.
think of blue sapphires because that's the big thing.
The most known.
Yep.
Higher
There's also pink sapphires, which are really popular.
white are often used in non-diamond expensive jewelry.
Google just told me it was the same mineral, Kinga. It's all corundum. I'm not
It
saying
is
it's a
just that they're-
sapphire, I'm
they're
saying
more
it's the
real.
same mineral.
Mm-hmm.
I
Yep.
love how we're getting into a discussion on gems now.
It's just
Anyway.
one of those. Today
All
you
because
learn.
of a slip of the tongue.
Yep.
Anyway.
Yep.
Um,
Are you going to
Yeah,
comment on his
he's
blue skin?
commenting on blue and how he'd love to just stay with blue, the gem forever.
I've heard it's supposed to be quite large, too.
Oh, I sure hope so. The bigger, the better.
Wait, what did he say? I was listening to my text chat.
The bigger,
I was
the better.
saying that the sapphire was also supposed to be quite large, and they said the bigger the better.
Oh, okay then.
Size joke. Anyway.
Are you going to make a comment about his lovely blue skin again?
I mean, let's just assume that I did.
Okay.
All right. So at this point, I forget who it was.
Yuli,
before.
I think, came in and said dinner is served.
I thought
Was
Brimble
it
did.
Yuli?
Yeah,
I think it
was-
was Brimble.
I think it was Brimble as well.
Oh, okay.
So Brimble
Yeah.
comes
Yuli
in
is not interacting with the guest.
and says, "Excuse me, folks. At this time, dinner is served."
Mara
In
was
the
just
dining
looking through the
room.
window at you.
So everyone starts making their way to the dining room.
I'm gonna wait.
Should I
until
sit in the same place as last time, or do we switch?
You can sit wherever you want.
That was more a question for Sapling. What do you want to do?
Curio.
Yes.
Roll another stealth. If you were
Okay.
trying to hide from Marta while going in.
I had a really bad perception.
Well, here's a thought. Why don't Curio and I sit together? He sit on the end, so I'm in between. Act
Okay.
like I'm the one that's there with him. Could be a
Alright,
thing
so you
to protect him.
make your way into the dining room.
I'm hiding in plain sight.
I assume you're trying to sit as far away from Marta as possible.
Let's
Oh,
do
I'm
it
gonna
this
sit
way
in Marl's
then.
seat.
I'll come in and grab him and take him into the dining room, and then sit down beside him.
I will follow the Leslie.
I'm probably gonna sit in the same spot next to Slick.
I'm intentionally trying to sit near Pack Rat and Honey.
Well, Honey sits on
Well-
one end, Packrat sits on the other, so you kind of got to pick a side.
Then
Yeah.
I'll sit closer to Pack Rat.
Well, you're closest to Honey, so
Okay, Pack Rat's at the south.
Packrat's
I
up
think
top.
Pack was at the
No,
north.
I
Pack
thought he
is-
was too, which is why I moved up here.
Yeah. Pack.
And Hun's
sorry,
down
yeah,
at the
Hun's
bottom.
down. Pack and
That's what I
Hun.
thought.
Yeah, I mean Curio's closer to Honey.
Yeah.
Gotta move Callan into
Callan's gonna
place.
sit over by Marta.
And I guess
Where
Aurora.
are you sitting?
Eon?
Yes.
Where are
How
you
to choose
sitting?
your seat?
Oh, I shall sit here.
Can I blow your mind real quick, Meteor?
What's that?
Hold Alt and put Pack on the seat.
Oh, is that how you do it?
Gets it in between squares.
I knew there was a way to do it, but I didn't know how.
Yep. It's just one of those little things.
I'm in a seat already. I'm just half sitting in.
Yeah, I'm just gonna.
I like how everyone's trying it now.
That's easy enough to do. Come on.
Yeah, my seat is literally right next to Aurora there.
Do you have a
All
seat
right.
that's under you,
Who, me?
Firebutt? No.
Yeah.
I have a seat under me.
Okay, I'll just stay
Yeah.
here.
I'll just stay here. I'm fine.
As long as we know where we are roughly around the table.
Right.
That's all that matters.
Just keeps moving back and forth.
All right.
He's like sneaking back to see where Marta is.
Just waiting for the next nat one to pop up.
All right. So the servants bring out the drinks, and they start bringing out the first course.
Is the course the same?
It is the same.
I don't see anything different, but do I feel anything different? Because that's why the two different
Swap my
rolls.
plate, because I still
Not
think Yuli's mad at me.
Specifically, no.
Is Yuli
Okay.
still mad at me? Do I need to
Is,
swap?
I'm assuming yes.
Yuli is not in the room right now, so
Okay, then yeah, I might not get poisoned. That's fine.
Yeah, I'm treating, just for clarification, I'm treating my perception rolls as visual looking around and my insight as gauging emotional intent in the room.
Kinka, I do have a save 21 stealth to spike someone with pixie sticks. So I want to remind me that I have that. Hi, Abby.
Remember that they're sweet, so they likely wouldn't go as well in the mashed potatoes.
No,
I'm
into the
and
wine.
they're colorful.
I do have
Yeah.
a question.
Uh-huh.
You said the food is already coming out. Can I sneak over to Brimble for a second, ask if he can make sure Luna gets
Yeah.
something for eat?
Yeah.
I'll sneak over to
And
Brimble for a
probably-
minute and ask, Mara's already had something to eat, but Luna hasn't. Can I get
wonder
that
if
taken
anyone's
care of,
noticed.
please?
Of course, madam. We will see to it.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, noticed.
And then I'll sneak back to my chair and sit down.
What did I notice?
That Moral was sat in the windowsill on the outside.
Well,
Yeah.
could she be? We're probably on a second floor.
It's
You're on the first floor.
Oh,
Ballroom's
okay,
on
never
the first
mind.
floor, and all the rooms attached to it are.
Okay.
Mhm.
So yeah, she's
Ignore the
living in
fact
the
that
window.
there are staircase doors there. That's not a thing.
The doors
on
are
Those
underneath
doors
the
are actually
staircase.
under the stair. Yeah.
Correct.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah, up the
Hi,
stairs
Abby.
are the rooms above that.
The main
Morrow's
quarters,
still
got
The
it.
main quarters, yeah.
Speaking of Morrow, has she noticed anything yet?
Yeah, that's what I was going to ask. Now tomorrow's close enough to report back.
Yeah.
Morrow has not detected anything unusual around the perimeter.
Okay, I'm gonna tell her to go and check the carriages.
Oh, excuse me. All right. She will go and check the carriages.
Has
The
Luna noticed
carriages are
anything fishy?
probably down here.
Because she does have
Uh,
passive perception.
No, she is not.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, her passive perception is 16.
Yeah, Morrow's
Curio
is 15.
casts speak with animals and says meow to Meteor's cat.
Abby! Hi, Abby.
That's funny. Hi, Abby. Yes, hello. Shush.
Oh, yes. Yes, hi, Abby.
She got closer.
I could tell by that
All right.
loud meow all of a sudden.
So, how are you guys interacting with folks during the dinner?
It's food. I'm still eating.
I'm gonna probably drink and talk to. I'm not actually drinking alcohol. I'm gonna drink and talk to.
I'm
Swift.
paying attention to Packrat and his emotional state, if he looks nervous or anticipatory at any point.
And I'll be eating. I don't want to drink, though, so Is there water on the
He
table
has liquid
besides the wine?
courage.
If you requested water, they would give you water. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna drink water too. And I'm gonna see what Slick is drinking, see if I can slip a pixie stick.
So Pack does seem to be a little more at ease at the moment.
Slick is drinking the alcohol.
Yeah.
He was
definitely
drinking the
has
wine.
some more wine in hand. And Slick is drinking alcohol as well, yes.
Yeah, I will slip the pixie stick in later on when Julie distracts everybody.
I'll purposely be trying to keep conversation with Curio so
That's
Marta
right.
doesn't think he's available.
Okay. Yeah, Callan's chatting up Marta.
I unfortunately don't have a very good chance with my rolls tonight of doing a sleight of hand into pack strength, or I would try. Because I kept one of the pixie sticks.
Oh, you want to do it in the pack string? That'd be interesting.
I have a +3, but I don't trust my rolls tonight.
I've got 2, so if I use one for Slick, and then I could probably get one into Packrat in the ballroom.
Well, how is there drinks going around the ballroom?
Yeah, I think there is.
Curio remembers what should happen with next food being brought in.
Wait, what does happen with next food being brought
Well,
in?
we had
A little mishap.
A guy dropped something.
Slick, yeah, Yuli, the servant comes in, drops a plate, Yuli yells at him, there's a distraction.
Yeah,
Son slips the powder into
the wine.
Slick's drink, yeah.
So at this time, that does happen. One of the servant, while bringing the next course in, one of the servant boys ends up dropping some of the food.
Which means you need to roll perception for everybody else.
And I can do
See what they're paying attention to, yep.
Right.
Which mine was a 21.
That was her stealth to
that she
sneak
saved.
in.
Okay.
Yeah, that was my save stealth. And I also need a... Am I doing a sleight of hand this time or not? I failed it last time.
You would need to do a sleight of hand, yes. The stealth is to see if anyone notices this.
Well, then I'm gonna... Yeah, that was
But did you do the perception check to see if the others are noticing?
I have not yet.
Yeah, I did mine to see if I was able to keep my attention on Packrat or not.
So the perception to see if other people notice, they fail against you.
Okay.
And
I notice.
For Slick gets a nat 1.
He definitely ain't noticing.
So there you go.
There we go.
I think he got a nat 1 last time.
Yeah,
I think he did.
The time loop decrees that Slick's drink will get spiked.
Yep.
Yeah.
Since I'm going to tell you what my perception was for, just in case it matters. Since we have an issue with Pack at the moment, and everything, I was specifically watching Pack when the food was being brought in, knowing that it was going to fall. So that's what mine was. I wasn't worried about anybody else.
And me, I was looking to see if anybody was noticing what San was doing, knowing that it was going to happen. Because I'm pretty sure I noticed it the last time.
I was attempting to keep my attention on Pack, but I rolled low, so I probably lost focus.
Okay. So Curio, when it happens, Pack kind of like rubs his forehead and kind of like mutters something under his breath, but you're too far away to hear.
Okay.
Like an "oh great, this probably happened" thing.
Either.
He's getting tired of hearing that clacking sound.
And so, San, I would like you to roll me a d20, please.
Just a... Okay.
Just a straight d20.
D20. 9.
9? Okay. And then roll. Gee, same exact rolls, man.
So I guess he goes put to sleep.
It's almost like this has happened before.
He goes to sleep.
He's fated to fall asleep.
For 1 minute.
For 1 minute. Okay, I gotta be quick.
Just like last time.
So I'm guessing his
I
head
got a
falls
nat
on the
20.
potatoes again.
Yep.
I got a hell of a lot better than I did last time. Okay, I'm searching
What's
him
this
real
sleight of
quick.
hand for?
It was, remember last time I was searching him for something and I got caught.
I think
Okay.
he's asking Sappy.
I was goaded on by chat to try to use my pixie stick.
Oh.
At the same time,
Yeah. Yep.
Okay.
does she succeed with that?
14, doubt it.
You succeed.
Depends on his roll.
Oh my god. Okay. It
He
worked.
rolled a 6.
Okay.
Think it is a bad influence.
Okay, what happens
I mean,
with
I
Pac now?
suggested it first, but
Mm,
I brought this idea into the world.
Let's see. So Peck.
Hey, it might make him feel better rested.
I
Yeah,
mean,
think
let's
it is
not
fine.
forget, I was the one who brought up the idea of spiking people's food and drink with the pixie sticks
Yeah.
in the first place.
Yeah.
Yep.
I am not innocent in this.
The thing is, are people going to notice
Yeah,
two
he's
people
got
going
straight
down
zero.
at the same time?
I am a tiefling.
Okay. So
I'm guessing Safflin has to roll
d20.
1d20. Yep.
Okay. So it's just / roll 1d20.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
16.
16.
Okay.
Oh, the high number.
Uh-oh.
So
I'm guessing we figure out what
As-
the other effect is now.
I guess so.
as Pack drinks his drink that is spiked with the pixie stick, he all of a sudden starts floating
Can I
up in the air.
cast Minor Illusion under the table to make it look like nothing's changed?
What is going on? Ah!
I'm casting Minor Illusion to make it look like nothing's changed.
You cast Minor Illusion, but he's still yelling.
He's still yelling,
What's
but...
going on?
How long
So
does this
everyone else
last
is
for?
looking at him like, what is wrong with you? And
Meteor, how
it
long
looks
does
like-
this last for?
for 2 minutes.
Okay.
Her minor illusion will work for it.
I was meaning the spell.
But so it's just like ringing weird with everyone because like you're trying to make it look normal, but here's Pack screaming like, "Why am I in the air?" Ah!
They can try to determine if it's an illusion if they're suspicious.
Uh-huh.
Yep. Everyone else sees him sitting at the
So-
table, and
Roll an investigation check for anybody
Yep.
who would like to see if it's an illusion.
oh yeah, we need to do that too.
They get
Yeah.
a 6.
Okay.
I get an 8.
So
18.
San notices it.
12.
I just like glanced.
So everyone
up
else
from-
at the table just is like, they can't figure out that it's illusion. But they still find it weird.
I'm just gonna glance
they
up.
think he's just like freaking out over nothing.
Yeah, I'll just
like-
like glance up, notice it, and be like, whatever. Go back to
He
sleep.
definitely had
What
too
the
much
heck
to
is
drink.
going on? Get me down from here!
I
And
will
unless-
gently reach out and try to tug him down a little bit so that he can grab hold of the table.
What is the range of your minor illusion?
It's a 5-foot cube.
5-foot cube?
Within 30 feet of me.
Yeah, she can.
Okay.
That's the whole room.
So
She can move it.
It only lasts for 1 minute, so it will drop before the pixie stick effect ends, which is why I'm trying to pull him down while it's up to let him grab hold of the table.
Pack actually starts moving outside of your 5-foot cube.
Well, her 5-foot cube would follow him. That's where she
Yeah, she
focuses
can move it.
Yep, it moves.
I'm pretty sure.
All right, so he's floating over top of the table now.
Oh god, he's gonna fall on the table.
So what's your
So
minor
that's-
illusion doing?
Yeah, that's an issue because you can minor illusion him sitting in the seat and him disappearing, but when they spread out too far, you're going to end up with 2 of them.
Yeah. My minor illusion was to create an image of him in the table or to create empty air above his chair.
Okay.
Whichever one made sense with how he was set up.
Yeah.
So I probably would have tried to make empty air above his chair.
Okay.
So him not in the chair then?
So he's now disappeared from his chair?
Yep.
So all of a sudden, Pac disappears from his chair.
Oh my gosh.
Pretty sure everyone notices that.
Yeah, everyone, even with the low roll, everyone notices that he's just gone, but you can still hear him screaming. Ah!
On the upside, if he remembers this, at least this is something new. He should be happy.
Yep.
I hate pranks!
And Honey's probably freaking out
and
at
then
the other end of the table.
All of a sudden, he falls out of the sky onto the table with a crash. Who did that?
I'm just gonna look around confused.
Yeah. Look around confused.
Also looking around confused, like what?
I'm just gonna
I
say
assume
that
you've
the
dropped your
spot-
minor illusion at this point.
Yeah, I would have dropped it as soon as he was out of range of it.
And everyone else just like kind of gasps and then starts kind of like clapping. Oh, that was awesome!
I didn't know there was magic involved tonight.
I'll follow
He
suit and
just
clap
kinda
along with other
climbs
people.
off the table, knocking some dishes onto the ground in the process, and kind of like stands up and kind of brushes himself off. Is like,
Is this the well? I never.
maybe we should move things along, Brimble.
It's just watching him with deep concern. Like, is he
And I'm just
okay?
looking. And I'll look to Curio and be like, what happened? Knowing Curio will be just like, I have no clue.
Yeah, I shrugged my shoulders and.
I'm glad you all enjoyed that.
Was that enough distraction for you,
display.
son?
Oh yeah, we never dealt with.
Yeah, we never dealt with that. So, yeah, you got a nat 20 on your sleight of hand.
Yep.
What are you looking for in his pockets?
Was that for the sneaking the drink? The pocket.
The sleight of hand was checking him.
Yeah, after he was asleep.
Okay, so yeah, what were you looking for?
Anything I could find.
Okay. So you find.
I didn't think of this one.
What would Slick have on him?
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to think. I did not prepare what Slick has on him. You find some money. Probably like 5 gold pieces on him.
He rich.
Some silverware in there that he's pilfered.
I thought I'd end up finding that.
Nice little knick-knack, like small gem that he found under one of the cushions of the sofas.
Okay then.
And that's what you get in the minute that he was out.
So 5 gold, a gem, and what? Brain's gone.
Silverware.
Silverware. Okay.
Okay.
Like nice silverware.
Are you keeping any of it?
I'm just trying to think where the frick am I going to put it. I'm wearing a dress.
With a lot of pockets.
Yeah, you're underneath your dress. You have kind of not. I want to call a holster, but it's not a holster, so you can hide stuff.
Like a ninja pocket thing. Got it.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm just gonna slip it into that.
So at this time, Brimble says, I hope you all enjoyed that lovely display we prepared for you. Shall we all adjourn to the ballroom now?
Yeah, see, none of the other
Yes.
party members actually knew what was going on. So,
So everyone starts getting up from the table. And
like,
what door are we exiting?
And literally no one called me on it, which is great.
Okay, so I'll follow.
Their
Brimble.
rolls were so bad, Saflin. They were so bad.
I'm gonna
go and pet Luna.
I'm gonna get to the door here.
Thank
and
her for
ask
being a
Slick
good girl.
if he wants to go see a dire wolf and get.
I will
out.
whisper to Son briefly. Well, now we know what the other side of the pixie stick does.
Uh-huh. Nice distraction, by the way. Keep everyone in the ballroom. I'm gonna see if I can.
Yeah,
do
check
anything
in
with
with
the
Morrow.
statues. Yeah, I'll check tomorrow, and I'm gonna deal with the statues.
Okay. I keep moving.
Okay.
Poor Sir Packrat.
Actually, can I have Luna sit here in the corner so she's watching where Brimble is, so she's watching the door? Actually,
Yeah.
I'm thinking where Pack is, so she can see the door and she can see the entrance to the building.
And
Yeah,
I'm
that's fine.
gonna slip
Okay.
out with Slick to go and see Morrow, and if anyone sees me, I'll just say I'm going to see the dire wolf.
I'll give her some pets and say, please keep watch
Yeah.
for Luna. And let me know if Morrow hears it or notices anything too, please.
So, question for
Pet her
me,
again
dear.
and
Okay.
well,
Did that cut dinner short, or was it pretty much near the end of it anyways?
It was pretty much near the end of it anyways.
Okay.
Okay.
and I'll go stand by Curio to keep Marta away.
It was probably a little bit short, but not by too much.
Okay.
Okay. Let's see.
I'm noticing that Honey is in the ballroom and Packrat is retreated to the chair.
Pack is in the ballroom. Yeah.
No,
He's seated.
Yeah.
Pack's just like baffled over flying.
Well, to be fair, his
Yeah.
butt is covered in food.
I wouldn't be surprised if he went upstairs to change.
I would have expected him to
He's
leave
just-
to clean up, quite honestly.
He's just kind of muttering to himself over there, trying to stupid pranksters.
I guess you could say he's fricker-frackering.
He is.
Trying. Very much so.
All right, so San, what are you doing outside?
I've taken Slick with me outside to go see Morrow. I'm also going to check the carriages while I'm out here.
Oh, you've
Well,
taken Slick out with you? Okay.
Wasn't
Yeah,
Mara
Slick
supposed to already check the carriages?
Morrow's not going to be looking at stuff properly. She just wants food.
True.
She's not going to look for shiny stuff.
Okay, so what are you looking for at the carriages?
Apparently nothing. I was looking for shiny stuff.
I did the same set of rolls that I did in the dining room. So
yeah.
general look around and get an emotional feel.
All right.
Okay.
With those rolls, you don't get anything clear.
Does Slick find any shiny stuff?
I do the same as Lily, but apparently better.
There you go.
Slick rolls a nat 20 with his search of the barn.
The carriages.
Carriages.
Yeah. Okay.
My attention's divided. I'm still mentally snickering at the sight of Packrat landing over the table of food.
So Slick finds a bracelet by one of the wheels of the carriage.
Okay.
A diamond bracelet.
Ooh, pretty.
Oh, look.
Huh?
Treasure!
Someone dropped something.
I think it looked great on me. Can I try it on?
Yeah, here.
Oh, he actually does it. I'm surprised.
Ooh, it is really pretty. How about we go find some treasure inside? Everyone should be distracted now.
I'm not gonna wear it. It's a girl's bracelet.
Oh, he's
I'll
giving
wear
it to
it
you.
We can share. I get the next treasure.
Okay, come on. I got something to show you.
What?
Come on.
I'm coming. I'm coming.
And there's no one in the entry hall, right?
Luna?
They come back inside too.
Luna's
apart
in.
from Luna.
Mara's
Okay,
supposed to
I'm
be
gonna-
still going around outside, isn't she?
Nope, Mara's come back in now.
But
I want. Go on.
Mara's supposed to be doing the whole.
She's on a perimeter.
Well, people could still be outside.
It's been 4 hours, so Mora has had time to look around.
Oh, could I have, I keep forgetting, because we're not actually in combat. Could I have, when I stopped to talk to San and asked her to go check on Morrow, could I have given her a bardic inspiration?
Sure.
Okay. So I'll mark that off.
Cool. Inspired.
Yep.
Firedale.
Can add a d6 to an ability check, attack roll, or a saving throw.
Thank you.
Okay, I just
see
read
what
that.
you said. All right, so
I mean, Marta is here. With her around, you never know what you might find.
So, son, you're looking at the statues?
Yeah, I'm gonna do what I said to Saflin earlier. So I'm gonna move the statues.
Okay.
You're downstairs now.
I wouldn't move the well, I'm thinking moving the statues now before Brimble actually does the opening to get the gem might look suspicious.
Are the ones downstairs different? That might have been something I missed.
Yeah,
So
yes, the downstairs ones
information
are.
you have about them is the one on the top, the two on the top floor. The left one has a smile. The right one has a frown.
And both are pointed
and
straight
daggers
up.
are pointed straight up.
The two on the bottom left is a frown, right is a smile, and both the daggers are straight up.
Okay. Can me and Slick try and sneak upstairs then?
Brimble's upstairs. Careful.
Yeah, I'll just use the same excuse I was using that last time. Privacy.
That you were upstairs to get something from the room. But doesn't explain why Slick is with you.
Privacy?
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
That was the excuse I used last time.
Right, because you got friendly with him. Okay.
Okay, we're gonna... I don't really have to sneak upstairs, do
I? Not yet. No, you can go upstairs. There's no one around.
Outpack just moved to center.
So around this time, Pack and Hun are going to start their dance in the center.
Well, before you do that, I had rolled perception to see if anything was interesting, like Thaflin did.
Okay. What specifically are you looking for?
Thaflin, what exactly were you looking for, did you say?
Just to see if anything looks different.
People's interactions, all that kind of stuff.
Yep, nothing seems out of the ordinary with that.
Okay.
All right, so San, as you get to the top of the stairs, let's see. Roll me a stealth.
Nat 20.
Nice.
San doesn't even know where San is.
And so Slick rolls a 16 on his stealth. But with your nat 20, I think that makes up for it. And you go upstairs unnoticed.
Cool.
So you have free roam at the moment.
Nice. Alright. So I'm gonna probably walk around and make sure there's no one up here, and I'll probably... Let me do a perception if I actually know it's Brimble up here.
So the door is closed. These doors are closed, so in order to check in the rooms... Actually, I need to
No,
move
I just stick my ear next to it.
See if she can hear anything in there.
If I can hear anything. I got a 9 though, so I don't know from...
So with a 9, you don't hear anything from there.
Okay.
Now, are you going to talk in normal voice or in whispers? Because if you talk normal, Brimble might hear you.
Yeah, with them bunny ears, he probably would. I'm gonna whisper and probably move and go over to where our stuff is.
Okay.
You doing the whole mask bit again?
Yeah, I'll do the whole mask thing again because that will take a few minutes. It might make Brimble move.
Okay.
And I'm gonna do what I done last time as well and draw an X on me.
Okay. So you, do you still have Slick turn into Brimble?
Mhm.
The whole bit.
So he turns
The
into
whole
Brimble.
bit.
He put up the mask on, and do you put the mask on him and then put it on yourself, or?
Yeah.
While
As
this
long
is
as
going
I'm-
on, I'm going to take a moment and go to the washroom.
Okay. IRL or as your character?
Like myself, I need to go to the bathroom.
Okay. Okay.
So I'll be right back one
Just
second.
checking.
No, I
Alright.
literally need to go, so I'll be right back a
Okay.
sec.
Yeah. Go.
Okay.
Go. All right. So you put the mask on him.
Mhm.
His face turns into yours instead of Brimble's. And then you take it off of him. His face turns back into Brimble. You put it on yourself, and your face turns into his face, not Brimble's face.
Yeah. So who do I look like? Do I look
So
like
you
Brimble?
currently look like Slick.
No, I'm talking to Slick.
Oh, you look like me.
I look like you.
But me, not Brimble me.
Wait, shouldn't have been Brimble? You?
It took his real face, not his fake
I
face.
know that, but he probably doesn't.
Well, I mean, I'm the one who put it on, so I guess it does me, not... It must be able to see through my disguise.
Damn. I was hoping that we could use Brimble face.
That's good to keep in mind, though. I didn't know anything could see through my disguise.
Wait, what about the other mask I've got?
What mask is that?
Parrot mask?
Parrot mask? What's that do?
Okay, hold on. Let me swap masks. So I'll take the Ditto mask off and put the parrot mask on.
Okay.
It just copies voices.
Yep. So you put the parrot mask on and start speaking in his voice?
No,
Or is
I'd
there a
have to put
specific...
it on. I'd have to put it on him talk and then me talk back.
No.
No.
No,
That
not the
one's-
parrot
doesn't
mask.
work the same as the other one. This one you just put on and you can talk like anyone else.
Yeah, you can just mimic someone.
I thought it was only people that were in the vicinity.
Nope.
Probably anyone you've heard, I would say.
Yeah, while I've been wearing the mask, I haven't been wearing the mask that much.
No, I think if you know the voice well enough, you'd be able to mimic it.
Okay,
I'll
back.
start talking like Callan.
Okay.
He
I'm
starts
back, by the way.
talking like Callan. He's like,
Stick.
oh, that's weird. That voice coming out of your... Well, you with a parrot feathers. So weird!
Oh, wait, I can probably copy Packrat. And start talking like Packrat.
All right, you start talking like Packrat.
It's like, oh yeah, that sounds just like him. That's so cool. Let me try.
Oh, yeah, sure. I'll take the...
He puts it
mask off
on
and
and
do
he
it.
starts talking like Marta. See any hotties around?
I'll just start laughing and... I can't do an impression of Curio.
Fidril's suddenly gotten some ideas with that parrot mask and giving orders through doors.
Ooh,
All right, so
that's actually an idea.
so
Wait, give me the mask back. I got an idea.
Okay.
Okay, stay here. Alright, I need to
so
start
at this point, everyone else has joined in with the dancing.
23.
I'll dance
Curio?
with Lilia.
That was kind of the point of
Curio,
why I'm standing here.
roll stealth.
Dancing with Callan. We're already standing here.
Okay.
Do we have to do a roll for dancing to see if we
It's kind of
succeed
hard
at it?
to be stealthy and dance at the same time, but I was dancing with Lilia.
Okay, you're
Yes.
dancing with Lilia. I'm more seeing if you are noticed
Okay.
by Marta.
I almost rolled a 3. That changed.
21. Okay. Marta does not see you.
Okay, I got a 23. I'm gonna get Slick to stay in the room.
So what do we roll to see if we're good at dancing?
That's
Also, welcome back, Banana.
I think it'd be acrobatics.
I'll wait
wouldn't
here.
Yeah, like acrobatics, probably. Or athletics.
it? Athletics would be the other one, yeah. One of those
Yeah.
two.
Mine are the same, so I think I'll do
Or
athletics.
performance.
So, San, what are you doing?
I was gonna go sneak into the corner.
I'm not the best
tiny
at
Ow,
mask-
dancing.
I didn't mean to roll again. I was pulling description, but because performance straight up says your charisma performance check determines how well you can delight an audience with music, dance, acting, storytelling, or some other form of entertainment.
Okay, so I'll try
Okay.
performance then instead of
That's not
athletics to
good.
see, since it's actually saying it.
Acrobatics is staying on your feet in a tricky situation.
Okay, my performance
So
is
if
definitely
you're
not
in-
Pulling
better.
off
Kind of-
some interesting stunts.
So if you're doing stunts rather than
Mhm.
strictly dancing, that would work.
Well, can I keep my
Yeah, so
athletics?
athletics would be better.
Because my performance is horrible. I'd be falling.
Oh yeah, athletics or performance makes sense. So Saflin's doing great
Athletics?
dancing.
Athletics is a strength check, and that's situations while climbing, jumping, or swimming. Acrobatics is staying on your feet and dexterity.
Okay, so I dance horribly then.
It's okay, I'll take the lead.
I
Yep.
can't dance.
This time.
I'll sweep you off your feet as you fall.
All right,
Did
San,
Callan roll his performance?
San, roll me perception.
I did. I got an 8.
All right, so you do not notice
No.
Brimble coming up behind
towards
you.
Me. Yeah.
Oh, may I help you? What are you doing up here?
Sorry, I was just grabbing this out of my bag and Slick was messing around.
Where
I'm
is
just gonna go grab
Slick?
him. Oh, he's in our room. I just left him there for a moment.
Oh, I see.
Yeah. Sorry.
Oh, all right.
I'm
Okay.
just gonna get back to him.
He's just kind of like awkward now. Like, oh.
Yeah, I'm just
keeping him out of trouble.
I'm just gonna go back to him. You don't want to give us some privacy, right? I'll be back downstairs soon. I promise.
I guess so.
Ooh.
You're the best. Bye. I'm just gonna go back into the room.
Bye?
Well, she's going back to the room.
Awkward. That was awkward. Actually,
Brimble, don't ask questions you don't want answers to.
Roll me a deception check.
I knew you would fucking say that.
Yeah.
See if he can tell. Yeah.
Yeah, I got something.
She has a
not
plus
bad.
0 to that.
Let's see. So he's gonna roll insight against.
That's a
Yeah,
good roll.
deception is charisma.
Oh.
He gets a 13.
So he can't
believes
tell.
her.
So he can't tell. Okay, that's fine. I'm going back to the room. So I'll walk into the room, put my hand over Brimble's mouth, and be like, "Shush."
Not Brimble.
Hey, not Brimble. Sorry.
Slick.
If you were putting your hand over Brimble's mouth, that's sketchy as hell.
Yeah.
Okay, I noticed what he did.
I need to know if Callan wows us with his dance skills.
You
check Discord.
Let's see. So Cal needs performance then.
Yep.
Also, is Pack and Hunt supposed to be standing on top of each other? Oh no, they're not.
I'm assuming they're dancing.
Okay, I'm seeing weird things. Okay.
Okay, can I come back out of the room now?
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
So he's keeping up well.
I'm gonna drag Slick. I've dropped the mask off, by the way. I'm gonna drag Slick out of the room and over to the statue.
Okay.
So, is it in the position that I know it was in the last time?
Correct. That one is facing down and right.
But Brimble was just standing on it. He didn't change it?
No, he
did change
it. It was faced up.
Yeah,
Okay.
Changed it to what it was when you when it got
Seen
opened.
it. Is the other one
Did I-
changed now?
Yeah, I'll check that one real quick.
He is probably actively opening the vault.
That one is also
He's already in the ballroom.
changed. It is down left.
Okay.
Gotta check the other two.
No,
Yeah,
I'm
but is he
thinking-
in the ballroom to grab Lilia so that somebody with detect magic can get it before the gem?
Yeah,
He
but
didn't touch
has he
he didn't touch the statues.
Otherwise, Morrow would have said.
Hmm.
Why is Julie there? I was thinking,
Well,
why the hell
Brimble is
Julie
in the
a bunny store?
ballroom now.
Yeah, I figured Brimble was coming to retrieve Lilia.
When Brimble comes
Before
to get
he
me, she
got the
should
thing.
probably switch to dancing with Curio so he doesn't get tracked by Marta.
Yeah.
Okay, do you
I'm
want me
making my way to
slip
Curio
downstairs, or
with
do you want
Callan.
me to-
What's that?
Do they want me downstairs, or do they want me to turn the handle? But the thing is, if I turn the handle, Brimble might know it was me or Slick.
Well, first I would say check the statues.
The statues are the way that I saw them the first time I seen them after Brimble had gone.
Well, I wouldn't
So
touch
they're not-
those ones because Brimble did touch them. If it's attached to the vault and it doesn't open when he goes to open it, that would be a run alarm.
Oh, that's a point. Can I see if Morrow notices if the door's open? Because Morrow and Luna wouldn't remember, but they're down there.
It didn't open until he came in front of the door. It didn't appear until he was there.
So the last time around when you came out, it was open.
The vault door?
Yes.
Yeah, the
It
vault
hadn't
was
been
already
there
open.
before.
When he brought you out, it was open.
And Julie was waiting, so Julie was the one who would have switched the daggers downstairs. Because remember, Julie was stood over here in the corner. So she would have activated that one and then that one.
If those even need activation.
That's
Yeah,
why I
that's
would
the point.
say check them before touching the ones upstairs.
So I think Son is asking Moru to see if the door is open already.
All right. So, talking to Morrow, the door is not currently open.
Okay, then in that case, I will slip back downstairs and I will go to this one.
Okay.
Now has
That
it changed?
one is the same as what you saw before.
So it's not
When
been
it-
activated yet.
It's not been activated.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, hold on. I need stealth. Yeah. I want to sneak in through this side of the room and go to Saflin and tell her I need a distraction. And borrow Callan as well. Because she's dancing with Callan.
Okay.
Okay.
So, what kind of distraction?
A big one. Like, really big.
Are you trying to
Like,
get
bigger
into the
than-
vault?
I'm trying to get there and see if Callan can detect anything before it comes out of the vault.
Well,
In case something else in the
In
vault
case
is what's
something else in the
responsible.
vault- yeah.
noticing what's happening on the map? Yeah, might be too late with that.
Yeah, but if
Yeah, but we don't know that.
Yep.
Moru would
Yeah, I
know.
know.
Moral
So-
would be like chicken moving.
Yeah. At this point, Morrow would tell you that
Chicken.
you leave. Oh! You dog! Out of the way! No! Oh! What are you doing?
Staff?
No!
Staff?
Yep.
Don't make
yep.
me hit you! I
Making-
will kick you across this room!
I will
Word.
trigger both dancing lights and minor illusion simultaneously.
Okay,
And Brimble is coming across the room to retrieve Lilia, who requested being out there.
Okay.
Right?
I am
Yep.
going to use my minor illusion to create a sound outside.
Oh.
And it
Okay.
is.
outside by the carriages. I'm guessing.
Yep. Well, it has to be within 30 feet. So it'll have to
In the
be.
direction of the carriages.
Yeah, I can put it in a direction. But I can
That-
create a sound, anything from a whisper to a scream.
Okay.
Okay.
In terms of volume.
Too bad you didn't have my ring, but then again, kind of.
So
Here.
what kind of
is
sound you
Moro
making?
continuing to block Yuli?
Yeah, Moral would still be like Moral would be like bouncing back and forth,
Okay.
like playtime.
My question is, could I put the sound towards the carriages without putting it where Yuli is?
Yeah, the
Um,
carriages
Like, I
are
don't-
over here.
Okay.
The
So yeah, I'll
carriages are over
put.
here,
yeah,
so-
the carriages would be out into the left, like on the kitchen side.
Can I do two sounds, kind of one after the other?
Okay.
Is that allowed? Because I
That's
think
fine.
I would want a very, very loud, almost crack of lightning sound, and horses just causing a ruckus.
Well, I mean,
Okay.
your illusion does last for a amount of time, so I'm guessing it would be however long it would go, right? You could still make sounds.
Yeah, it can last for the duration. Yeah, it says the
Excuse me.
sound continues unabated through the duration, or you can make discrete sounds at different times before the spell ends.
Okay.
Yep. You can change it.
Yep.
So, changing the sounds through the course to make it sound like something spooked the horses are causing a ruckus, something is going wrong
Yeah, that's what.
at the
Oh
carriages.
my. Lilia, come with me.
And
Okay.
using dancing lights to kind of supplement the sound
What
with
is
flashes of
going on out
light.
there?
Curio rushes outside.
Let's go investigate.
Okay, so Curio's gonna go and outside.
And at this point, what is Moro's AC?
She
16.
What is it?
16.
I will just say I will be impressed if she manages to kick Moro across the room.
All right, so Yuli attempts to kick at Moro, and Moro jumps out of the way, and she misses. Brimble, get this mutt off of me!
Where Luna's just sitting, watching everything.
Yeah, I'm gonna be sneaking to here with Callan if Callan moves.
All right. It won't let me
Firebot,
pass.
you have a person to ban. At least I think it's Firebot, or is it Meteor?
It's Meteor. I got it. I got it.
It auto deleted, but
Yeah, I banned. You're good.
thank you.
Nice, good job.
All right, so Brimble is going to roll some animal handling to try and grab Moro. He gets a 15.
Hold on, what would Mara need to roll?
Mara would be rolling save, would she not?
Yeah.
Which
Dex save?
Yeah, dex save probably.
Nope. Mara gets grabbed.
So Moro gets grabbed by Brimble, who moves
Drags her
her
away.
out of the way. Yeah. Oh, thank you, Brimble. Dang animals.
Have I noticed what position the statue is?
That one is still straight up.
Okay. I thought they were running outside for the carriages and stuff.
Yeah, so Brimble moves Moro out of the way and then continues with Lilia outside.
Like
Probably
outside,
fight
outside?
Yuli.
Yeah, to
outside,
check on
outside.
the horses.
I am moving to the windows as though
And
I'm trying to see
Curio's
what's
going
going
with.
on
Mm-hmm.
Curio ran after us, by the way.
to try to get the
Okay.
people in the room to see who follows to look at things through the windows.
All right,
Is
so
And who of the guests stays put.
a
What do
few of the guests follow. Not everyone does, though.
Like, I'm not
Just
leaving
keep
the room,
dancing.
I'm just going to the window like, what is going on out there?
What are you doing with Yuli? Because
Excuse me, miss. What? Can you please return to the party? Everything is under control out here.
Yeah, but there's stuff going on outside. What's going on outside?
We
All of
have
our
it taken
horses are
care
out
of.
there.
Oh, you're the one. It was your dog.
Yeah, he was
Ah.
doing. Son, he was doing perimeter outside. You could say he came in because something was up.
She.
Sorry.
Ah.
My fault now.
Sappy.
I'm tired.
It's
I am
fine.
extremely tired.
We'll be ending soon.
Don't call Mara an animal. She came inside to warn us something was going on. You're the one who
Well-
didn't listen to her.
Well, then you take. I can't understand your dog. He should have gone to you.
And she couldn't find me. So the next person.
Well,
she was
she's
going
right
to send
there.
in
Go
charge.
see what's up.
Mara's just gonna come over and try and drag Yuli outside.
I don't think
Okay.
she'll go willingly. Morrow might get kicked out again.
Mara will risk it.
If your dog touches me, she will regret it.
You hit my dog and you'll regret it. Well, not dog,
Oh.
direwolf.
Oh.
She's family. You don't hurt my family.
I rolled a perception. Do I hear this happening? Am I close enough?
I'd say that unless
You
someone
probably
closes the door
would be,
or
yeah.
it closes on its own.
You probably would hear it, yeah.
Come to the
I need a
doorway.
Callan, and Callan didn't come down.
Something wrong?
You want to fight, little girl?
Not this again.
I'm just trying to do my job here. You're the one who's getting in my way.
In your way?
As a side question, Saflin, do you have rope on you?
In the bag of holding at my waist, probably.
And in
Tie
my
Slime
head,
up
I
and
can
drag her
think
away.
she would say the exact same thing. She's just trying to do her job here. You're in the way.
Yeah. I'll be like, son, she needs to get through. We can observe, but we need to let her do her job.
Kinka.
Yeah, I just read what Kinka put. I so want to say that.
Uh-oh.
That would not go over well.
Oh. That's funny.
Can we not get in a fight with the staff, with the homeowners a
Take
few
your
feet away?
friend either back in the ballroom or outside to check on the ruckus.
An excellent idea, and I will take Son and move her to the corner and try to make it so that she can't be seen.
So who's
Okay.
watching the room to see if anything fishy happens? I'm guessing
I'm still in the
Aurora
doorway.
and Callan? No, I'm talking
Yeah.
the ballroom.
Yeah.
Callan is supposed to be with me because Callan is supposed to be checking the thing. Callan didn't move.
Yeah, Callum was supposed to follow Son.
Oh, was he?
Yeah.
Yeah, because I broke off from the dancing when Son asked for a distraction and
Yeah,
joined
oh,
with
that's
Kirio.
Callan
That's right.
stood to
That's right.
Kirio and I became partners at that point.
And
No,
then I
he
heard
ran.
a loud sound outside, and
And
so
ran.
I ran to check on it.
Yep.
So I'm guessing
Because
that's
I'm
leaving
not smart enough
Aurora
to know
to
it
watch
was an
over the
illusion.
room.
If you are trying to hide there, roll stealth with disadvantage.
No, I'm rolling that to grab Callan and run in once Yuli's turned it if Saflin can distract it or not. That's what I was doing.
Okay.
Boost.
So Yuli is insistent that you guys leave the hallway, basically.
So I'm basically gesturing for them to go somewhere out of sight to look
I'm
like
going out
they've
the
ducked
doorway.
into a doorway.
I'll go.
Alright.
Whether or not
peek
they
in the
have
window.
actually left. Yeah.
Okay.
And I will slip back into the ballroom after a moment, hanging just inside the doorway.
And take these animals with you!
Luna hasn't
And
done
I will-
anything, though.
Yeah, I'll
Luna
I'll
has just been
pull-
sitting in her post.
She's probably highly upset at animals in general right now.
Yeah.
I'll be like, Moro, this is your chance. Go sneak food.
Finally some peace.
Does
I
Luna
have given
actually
Moro
have to...
permission to go to the kitchen.
Morrow's in the kitchen.
Does Luna actually have to move? Because she hasn't been doing anything. She's just been sitting
Luna's
there
fine in
watching.
that corner. Luna's fine in that corner as long as she's not like up next to Yuli.
Luna's curled up and probably looks like she's napping, even if she's not.
Oh, and before Morrow
And, like,
causes
hearing.
a major mess in the kitchen. Can Morrow cause a major mess in the kitchen?
I gave Morrow permission to go to the kitchen. What happens there is up to Morrow.
Oh no.
Okay.
Alright, so Son, are you trying to watch from a window or
We're literally right outside, so I'm gonna mentally tell Morrow mess food.
So you're not going to
think-
peek in the window to see what Yuli's doing?
No, I'm guessing she's turning it, so.
Yeah, so at this point,
I can see to
Yuli
where
is
the
doing
door
something
is.
with the statue.
I can probably see to where the door opens.
But the door doesn't appear until he stands in front of it.
No, it was there.
It was
when
there when you
opened the door before, when you came out of the ballroom.
Oh, okay, I'm confused then. Because I thought it appeared when he went close to it.
So, at this point,
Yuli opened the door and Brimble took the thing out, I think.
actually,
Brimble's with me.
I'm going to take back what I said before. She is just standing next to the statue at the moment. She has not done anything.
She's not turning it?
Right.
There's a big commotion outside.
Morrow's still going to make a mess in the kitchen. There's probably still servants in the kitchen, so they'll be shouting at Morrow to get out.
At this point, Saflin, are you still...
I have long since dropped... I have dropped concentration on dancing lights. I am wondering if the ruckus that I made with the lightning strike and the horses would have caused the actual horses to cause a ruckus.
They would have heard thunder suddenly out of empty air.
And seen the flash of dancing lights. Yep. Winking in and out of existence.
So they are in like a stable type of thing, so even if they did, it didn't spook them too much.
Well, they might still be agitated, even if they aren't
might
loose.
be agitated, but not loose.
Yeah.
Okay, so what's going on with us then?
And the spell would be continuing for a minute, or until I can tell from the window that they're approximately there. In which case I would drop it.
So at this point, Brimble, Lilia, and Curio are all heading back.
So nothing happened with us out there?
I
guess we looked around the stables, see nothing, and went back.
I looked around the stables, tried to calm the horses a little bit, and started returning. I'm not sure what spooked them.
That sounded like a loud crash.
Sorry.
Meet air hydrate.
Yes. I have a cough drop.
So me and Callan are going to get caught at the door, aren't we?
So yes, they're coming up on you on the door.
Well, I mean, you could be there just waiting to see when they came back to see what was going on.
Mm-hmm.
But you're looking inside, not looking outside.
They come up to you and say, were you coming out to help?
Yeah, we were just coming to see when you guys were getting back.
I see. Well, everything seems to be in order. The horses were just a little spooked, that's all.
I don't know what that loud bang was. It kind of scared me.
Alright, well, let's go back inside and continue the evening.
That sounds good. Now, I'm guessing...
Curio is on high alert.
So are you going to go back to the ballroom? Because I'm supposed to be grabbed by Brimble to check the gem.
Yeah, I'll go back to the ballroom.
Okay.
I rolled an insight to see how Pack reacted to the disturbance.
I'll have to go back to the ballroom.
Pack would have...
I'll give Luna some pets and tell her good girl.
I think Pack and Hun would have been among the ones that went to the window.
Okay.
Safi, I don't know what happened. There was nothing going on out there.
Are you sure? That sounded really loud.
It
Right.
was, but we couldn't see anything. The horses were fine. The stables were fine.
Such peculiar events happening tonight.
Lilia, would you turn your head, please, dear?
Okay. So I'll turn, look out the window. Checking to see if I could still see if anything happened out there.
Mm.
The rest of us are all conveniently by the door frame,
Uh-huh.
just out of sight. Kind
And
of the Scooby-Doo one eye looking out the door frame.
so
I
behind
don't
you,
think
you
San
hear,
could be in the door. I think they wouldn't
hear,
open
like,
things.
I'm
sound
sure she just pressed
of
up against it.
stone like rubbing against itself, which you would guess is the dagger turning. And over here, you see a door start to appear and
Well,
open.
I'm supposed to be looking out the window. So I wouldn't notice it.
You have a decent line of sight, even if you're looking out the window. It's like just to your
I
right.
probably would have quietly suggested to San to go through the rooms, if possible, and go out into the entrance hall from the other side.
And I don't think Morrow should be in front of the entrance.
Yeah.
Who moved Morrow?
Dog.
Mara's
Move.
curious.
Yeah, Morrow should have been in the kitchen.
That's a good girl. That's a good girl.
Mora goes back to the kitchen.
I'm wondering if Brimble actually notices that she's gone in the kitchen.
So I'm guessing I'm allowed to turn around now and follow. No, I'm not allowed to follow him.
You just need to stay like right here.
Kira will tell Aurora what happened outside, that nothing happened outside.
He starts coming out with the gem on the cart. And as he gets to you, the lights...
San, you shouldn't be in here.
I stealthed
and
it.
brighter.
Yeah, San did a stealth roll to come in from the other side.
Mm-hmm.
So can I roll an Arcana to see if something's happening?
Well, you can, yes.
Yeah,
the lights changed.
So
the it's getting brighter and brighter.
In the ballroom as well as out in the entrance here.
So clearly the gem must be activating it.
Well, before Lilia had enough time to check the gem and everything else.
Is it bad that I really want to rush
You guys
forward?
did stall things, though.
Honestly, I was going to say, if you can make a break for the entrance to get out to see if you're unaffected, I would take it.
No, I was going to say if I could run and knock into Brimble and knock the gem over, but if you want me to run outside, I can run outside.
Either way.
Alright, I'll run outside then.
Would I also be doing a detect magic to see what's going on?
You
I'll
could,
run
yeah.
outside with Mara.
You should have one up anyway to get up before the gem.
As the lights are getting brighter, and it's getting harder for you to see, Brimble's pushing the cart up to you. He's like, would you like to inspect?
So it's getting brighter with...
What Meteor is saying is that Brimble isn't noticing this.
So Brimble's not noticing it.
Glancing back at Pack Rat.
And brighter and brighter. Even for you, San and Moro outside, the lights are just getting unbearable now.
Have I noticed anything weird with Pack? No. Okay, lights are distracting me.
Yeah, lights are distracting you.
Curio closes his eyes.
And the next thing you know, the lights have gone back down to normal, and you're once again back in your cart at the edge of the
property. I was going to see if I could look around and notice anything first. Would I still be able to somewhat see anything weird with the detect magic? Could I see other lights shining?
You could try the detect magic.
I did put it up.
With a detect magic, you didn't detect anything coming off of the gem itself.
Well, I would have been trying to look around, like even at the statues and shit.
Okay. The statues don't give off anything magical.
You think from the doorway?
From the doorway, you do. The warding that was in that area has dropped, and you do detect like a bunch of different schools of magic inside the vault.
What about specifically off of Brimble? Do you sense anything?
No.
Right.
Now here's a question. Can we say that I had it up when he went in there?
Yeah.
Would I have seen him cast anything?
You did not detect any magic come from Brimble.
So we're still at a loss. Dun, dun, dun.
Damn. Do I still get to keep that bracelet?
Nope.
Nope.
Nope, it's gone.
You have your pixie sticks back. Anything that you may have
Darn.
stolen from Slick's jacket is now back in his possession.
Do a
And
long
the-
rest.
I
Well,
did
did
the
it-
one thing I shouldn't have.
What's that?
Question.
I should have been looking at Pack.
That's what I was trying to do. I was trying to keep
Yep.
my eyes on Pac the entire time, but my
Yeah,
rolls are shit.
Yeah, your roll was bad,
I
unfortunately.
did roll for Callan, and Callan got a 16.
Oh, there is one thing
For
I would have said,
Perception. Yeah, what's that?
though. Curio, when all this was happening, would have said, not again.
Okay. Not again.
Yep, pretty much.
So you were rolling perception for Callan to look at Pac?
Mm-hmm.
All right, so with a 16, as Callan is squinting, he does see Pac kind of covering his eyes as well before everything gets too bright.
Dun, dun, dun.
So it's a chance it's not Pack.
But he's
He's been
aware.
affected too.
But he's
Yep.
been, he... Okay, because I'm outside, do I remember everything that happened this time?
You do.
Is someone with us in the carriage?
Yes.
Okay.
So I guess we
Okay, so-
take
And
our
the lights were
quote-unquote-
getting brighter for you outside as well.
Okay. That's what I was trying to figure out what the radius was
Mm-hmm.
with sending someone outside.
Mm,
Mm-hmm.
It
Is
affected
it
us
the entire
specifically.
property?
yeah.
Because again, Brimble didn't notice.
Mm.
Wait, Brimble doesn't notice the light?
No,
Yeah.
That's what
He
me
was
and-
just
Brimble did not
bringing you
seem
out
to
the
notice.
gym and telling you
And
to look
talking.
at it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why we were looking around. Only Packrat was shielding his eyes.
Was Hun shielding her eyes?
We didn't, so...
I don't think we were
Everything
looking at Hun.
Well, if
Nope,
Callan
we-
was looking in the direction, I'm assuming he would have seen both. Wouldn't
But we
he?
did look around at the group when the light was going around last session.
Mm.
So, yeah.
Does
I
it
am-
mean that Lily's gonna have to rewrite everything we've said today?
Nope. Because
think we're good.
I know what happened now, and I know that we don't need to worry about interactions being the same with anyone except Packrat if we want to avoid notice.
Mm.
And since Packrat's now met us twice, that's out the window.
Well, I
Yeah.
guess we find out by our next reaction with him. If
So now
something
we
is
don't
off.
have to worry about it.
Well,
All right.
what if
Well,
he's
we're
still
gonna go
off the
ahead
next
and
one?
end it here, folks.
It's a good time too.
Yeah.
Question,
So-
no.
For those of you watching, we'll answer the question off camera.
Well,
For those of you
do
watching,
we long rest?
yes.
'Kay.
I hope y'all enjoyed this second loop of the party.
Not
Tune in next
again.
time to see if they're able to break it.
I said that, son.
I hope so.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Bye-bye.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.